there. I'm gonna just keep it muted for now, I do believe. Might make it easier. Okay, let me send this to Discord. All right, there we go. Send that out there. It's live. Yep, it is live. Real first. All right. Yeah, let's see what's going on with it. So I don't really know what happened yesterday, to be honest. I'm not too sure. Let me also pull up the event website here. Let's take a look at the predictions. There's no better way to really look at the bracket, unfortunately. So I saw, obviously, Rapoded won. I think that was the last match that I watched before I went off. But Dizzy lost, which was crazy to me. I can't believe they lost. I did want, I said it before I left, but my heart was for Millicent, but my head was picking Dizzy, and my head was wrong, actually. I'm not surprised the Tribe won there. This was, I don't know. I don't think the match was honestly that close. It looked like Tribe had quite the lead there. Troll face looking at, oh yeah, the base. Oh, yes, it is. I got 50 free medals. Nice. It's easier to show. Oh, not there. Oh, it lags it so much when I go on that tab. Oh my god. Wait, where's the... I just realized there's no offer tab on here. That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing. You guys are arguing in the chat over who's first. Man, I wish I would show my chat on here so I could check the be on the actual YouTube website there. If there's anyone who is in one of the clans there, you can link your account to the Clash Kings bot in Discord, and you can get the clan role added. And I made specific chats in the Discord for clan members just to make it easier to communicate with people there. So please do that if you are able. It makes it nice and easy to keep everything organized there for me. Don't be tempted by the offers. All the offers right now suck. They're really bad. I'm definitely not buying any of those. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do on this account right now. Got my Eagle coming up fairly soon in a few hours there, and I'll probably just upgrade my blacksmith at that point. That's probably the best one to get the healer puppet unlocked, and I can unlock that and get it leveled up. I do have a lot of ore saved up. Oops. I got 151 starry ore already, which is crazy for this account. I'm not even, I have the e-boots, but I don't really want to upgrade them too far. Just where do you get the clan member role? If you go to the Discord and link your Clash of Clans account to your Discord account using /link in the spam or the bot commands channel, then it'll link your account, and then it doesn't seem to do it automatically. It looks like I have to manually refresh it, but I can get it done there. Yeah, I'm going to get the 5th builder today. I might just do it off stream. Actually, we'll see. It'll either be today or tomorrow. I'm getting the 5th builder. So I said that I was doing it the other day, and I lied, I guess. Let's see what the event is looking like today. We already got the clan castle cake. That's pretty good. I believe they said these only last for 72 hours somewhere. It's progress through construction. Rewards will be claimable for you for up to 72 hours from when they get unlocked. So yeah, don't wait too long to claim them because they won't sit there forever. And just be careful with that. Tips for getting the 5th builder. You can do some quests. There's some certain ones. That one that I'm gonna grind out to get that final 300 gem boost there is the destroying eagles. So I'm just gonna be going in with lightnings and the giant arrow and all that. Buy gems. Yeah, that is definitely the easiest way to get all your builders there. But you can literally just do this. And then you're done, go out, and then do it again. Your Jet in the clan? Which one? I have 2 clans now, so I don't know which one's which. It's hard to tell. Are you in this one or the other one? Jet in one of the clans, that's all I know. Stolen? Oh, okay. So you're in the other one. Good to know, good to know. On my main account here, oops, that is this account. That doesn't really help. Let me check. They're not doing anything yet, are they? Okay, they're showing the matchup here. Make sure you go to the website here. I will link, let's copy that. Oh, I can't even send it in my chat there, god damn it. Okay, wait 1 second. That's so annoying. I think I have to go like onto my actual stream on YouTube. How do I do that from here? Or I guess I can just click on the own link. All right, hopefully it doesn't double up on the sound for it there. Give me a second. Okay, it is muted. Good. I have to go on to YouTube itself. Oh, yeah, I don't know why it muted me there. That's weird. I think I must have hit the keybind by accident. But Hammer Jam is not, I mean, nothing really too crazy is going on right now. I'm not popping any potions yet because on my main account, I don't have the 20% boost. I hope you weren't sitting there listening to nothing for a while. You bet on Tribe, so they're not winning. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, Newell. All right, but yeah, on here, I just stopped. I just did some trap upgrades just because I need to get my war attacks and my ranked attacks in. So once these 2 heroes are up, I'm gonna get all those attacks done, and then we'll be good to go. Can you send the link? I can't send the link. It's not working because it won't let me. Like when I go onto my YouTube panel here, this is what I see. It just says something went wrong. Usually that's where the chat is for me. So it's not letting me chat in there, and I can have the chat pulled up on my OBS, but I can't send messages from it. You can't convert E-drag spammers. You can try. I wouldn't want to convert them anyways. It's just easier wins for you. But yeah, make sure you go onto the event website here. It's your last chance to get the rewards, to get that extra Starry Ore. Super nice. So I'm going to be grinding and making sure that we can get that there. If there's any questions that pop up in the chat, let me know. I'm going to have this pulled over to the side here, just sitting on my other monitor, just so I can see it, but I'm going to be looking at this one here because this is the one with the in-game audio that we'll be able to see. Let's close that there. So we got Elevate. They're looking pretty good. Max has an insane 3-star rate still and a huge percentage lead over the rest of his team. Elevate seems pretty consistent, but I don't know if they got a single 3-star against Tribe yesterday. So that's 2 matches for them where they didn't get a 3-star. If so, let me check the schedule there. Electro Dragon X skill issues, check mark. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That makes sense. Any upcoming videos? I honestly have not been working on a video since I put out the Hammer Jam one. I've been too busy and I've been streaming Worlds and all that. So it's going to be a lot of streaming, a little bit less videos for the next couple of weeks. with Hammer Jam going on. I'll just be playing the game mostly, which is the opposite of what I usually do. Usually I'm not playing the game very much and I'm working on videos more, but for Hammer Jam, I'm just going to be prioritizing playing the game and streaming. And yeah, it should be fun. Oh, it paused it. Why did it do that? I did not mean to do that. Bro, we're live. So got repotted. Einstein had not a great attack yesterday. General X, I don't know if he's missed a 3-star. I didn't see one of their matches, so I'm not 100% sure. It's not taking your API token for some reason. I can link accounts for people, but I need to get their API token to be able to do it. I just set that up so that people can't claim others' accounts, because all someone would have to do if you didn't need the API token is if they just went into the clan, looked at someone's profile, stole their clan tag, and then went into the Discord and linked it like that, then they could link someone's profile to their account. And I just don't want people to screw around with it and do it. So finally made it to a stream. Calm. Nice. Good to see you. So Elevate has destroyed Repotted every time they've went against them. I mean, they haven't beat Elevate yet, so we'll see. They did lose them earlier. Or yesterday, I believe. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Do you guys play chess? I'm sure some people in the thing do. I think someone was sending chess stuff to the actual Discord before. What's going on in the Discord? All right, someone said they DM'd me. Yeah, if you need anything, if you need help with the bot or anything, it's probably easier just to DM me so it doesn't get lost in the clan chat. All right, so we got the casters going 50-50 on it. Judo and Carbon are thinking Elevate. Itsu and Clash Bashing are thinking Repotted. I did pick Repotted personally. As I could see, if I pull up the other tab here, the fans were thinking Elevate as well. Not as 50-50 as the casters' predictions there. Oh, they just pulled it up on the screen, and I say that. Never mind. Didn't need to do it anyways. But it is going to be a close match no matter what. It's going to be interesting. Got a minute and a bit. I chose Elevate, so pack it up, guys. All right. You chose Elevate. Newell chose Elevate, so Repotted is going to win. How old is the level 11 Town Hall account? It's now Town Hall 12, actually. And it is, what, like, just under 30 days. Probably like 27, 28. I have to check exactly. But someone will be winning a gold pass just at the start of Hammer Jam here from predicting when I get the 5th builder. It'll be either today or tomorrow, and then we'll figure out who it is who won that. So are we going in? Oh, no, we're doing some weird thing here. A little video. Oh, there's no sound for it. It's kind of weird how they get rid of all the sound from like this clean feed that I get. Makes it kind of awkward to watch some of it. How do you join the Discord? The link is not working. I've heard some people have issues with it, but I'm not too sure. Let me try and create a new invite for people. Okay, let me see. Okay, and then give me 1 second here. I'll have to maneuver around and get to be able to post something in the chat. To be able to post something. Let me mute myself there. I'm just gonna echo constantly. Switch it. Okay, perfect. It's making me dizzy watching these videos without sound. I know, there's no... I don't know why it keeps muting me for some reason. I don't know what it's like when I change tabs, it seems to do it. Sorry about that. How many hours do you sleep? Like 8? An average amount? That's a weird question. Alright, we're going into the first match here. We got the Warden and the Queen Walk going in. Not sure what kind of attack it is exactly. It looks like Root Riders, but only 3 of them. That's less than we've seen most of the day here. Both of the heroes getting extremely low, and they have to pull them out probably a little earlier than they were hoping. Can't get that Builder Hut down either with that extra Rocket Loon, so hopefully that doesn't become an issue with the pathing, but it very well could. We'll see where these Root Riders end up going. An early Warden ability popped. Looks like the Healing Tome keeping everything alive on the Warden there. Royal Champion going to the left, getting drawn away from the Root Riders, but it might be working out with that Rocket Spear, clearing out that bottom side of the base on the left hand. Not sure how many Root Riders are left there. I see at least 1. King is going around the outside, creating a good funnel for them. There's not too much of the base left. That's a great overgrowth to neutralize a lot of that back end splash damage with the multi-Inferno Tower and Ricochet Cannon. And these Root Riders, there's still all 3 of them left alive. They're getting healed up by the... Healers are actually stuck on the back end on the Warden, but they are going over to the Root Riders now. Looks like one of them went down, but the King ability is still being held onto there. There's not too much of this base left. We'll see what the King ability can get done. What is it getting locked on? Oh, a good Ice Golem freeze on that multi-gear tower, completely shutting it down. Queen is able to target down that multi-Inferno Tower, and this is looking like it's going to end in a nice 3-star to start off. Amirkan did not have a good 3-star percentage, so if he can start with one for his team, that will be amazing. It's going to be close. There's a lot of Root Riders going down there, but that multi-archer tower is already at extremely low health, and it is going down, and there's nothing left to stop the Queen and the Warden on the base. Yes, this will not be a time fail unless the Queen does something extremely stupid. They should be good to go here. Oshi is trying to do something extremely stupid. Well, let's see how this ends. No way, the Queen gets locked onto a wall. Can the Warden and the Giants get it done here? I think they can. Queen was trying her best. Amirjan? Good to know. Thank you, Mohad. Helping me out with the pronunciation of these names here. And that was an amazing 3-star to start off there. Queen tried her best to get stuck on the worst wall possible, but it did not matter in the end. Queen Classic at the World Finals. Exactly. Luckily, there was just enough DPS with that Warden to get it finished. Never rely on the Queen to path correctly, I will say. Make sure you get that event website pulled up as well. Women. It's just woman. It's just the Queen. But Rapata gain an early 3-star. Very good. Okay, we got a quiz in the chat there, so let me pull that up on here. In which year did Max compete in the Clash of Clans World Championship Finals? I have no idea. If anyone knows in the chat, please answer. We don't have Nub in the chat to carry right now. It looks like we're going in with a Warden Fireball, and that will get some pretty good value out of the way there. 2021, someone said, or 2001, but I'm assuming that means 2021, Newell. I'm gonna go, it's 2024 is the answer, guys. 2024. Let me try and send the link here for you. Sorry, it's a little late to get it. I just made it up. Sorry, my YouTube is not... Oh, the link is... Let me see, is it working yet? Let's see, so we got a Warden Walk going on, nothing too crazy at the moment. Is the chat finally going to work? Chat is working today. I also answered wrong on it. I answered 2021 because duel. Did it mute me again? Did it really mute me again? You just locked right now? Oh my god. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh. Okay, I see what the issue is. So I tried putting a keybind on it, and it looks like it went on the wrong key. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. I was yapping to absolutely no one but the cat, I guess, right now. That's unfortunate. Amazing 3-star there with the Super Yetis. My stream is fine, but the Clash one is lagging. Make sure we're back to there. Okay, so we are back, and we are actually talking now, and you can hear me. Sorry about that. I don't know how long I was muted for exactly. I think once I sent that link, it muted me. Unfortunately, the stream keeps lagging. We see another giant arrow here. I know we saw one in the last one, and a healer puppet. Good to see some diversity in these final matches here. Nice giant arrow through the middle with some earthquakes and lightning to take out those important monolith and crusher mortar in that internal compartment. Unfortunately, the Clash of Clans side of the stream keeps lagging. I don't know why it keeps doing this. My connection's perfectly fine. There we go. We got a Queen and Warden charge going in after they get that nice giant arrow done. Missed your voice for 2 minutes. Yeah, so you're just listening to absolutely nothing. Okay, what is wrong with this stream? For some reason, the YouTube stream keeps lagging on their end because I have the other stream pulled up as well, and it's perfectly fine. It's not lagging one bit. Indie company issues. Yeah, it's just a small indie company of YouTube and Supercell. Definitely not two multi-billion corporations. But yeah, Max absolutely crushed that last attack. Beautiful Super Yeti attack. The Super Yetis seem to be one of the most consistent 3-star attacks in these wars. We got Root Riders coming in. Heroes are placed behind. The healers are locking onto the Root Riders early, so that is perfect for him there. And he has the Apprentice Ward to keep them at a boosted HP as well. They're going to be hard for this base to take down. Unfortunately, they are getting baited a little bit to the outside. It looks like that King took a little bit too long to take out that outside defense, but they are all grouping back together, luckily for him. They're getting healed up very nice. Everything is under that poison, however, so it will be slowed down a lot. And will all this damage right here be too much? No, it will not. He pops the Warden ability to keep everything nice and healthy here. It looks like the, I believe that's the Healing Tome, not the Eternal Tome. It's hard for me to tell sometimes, but I believe it's, yeah, it is Healing Tome. It's lasting quite a while. There's still a couple of Root Riders left alive there, but they are getting very low on health. Hopefully, he can keep one alive so it can break through that final wall for him. That healer is helping out a bunch. If he can get into this last compartment, that's about all he needs. But the Root Rider is going to the outside, unfortunately. Let's see where it ends up going. Does it go through that wall before going down? It is very low health right now. It does go through the wall. All the heroes are pathing in there. We still have the Royal Champion and King ability, and this is looking like we are going to be seeing another 3-star. I wish it would stop lagging so it didn't look so goddamn stupid. That Root Rider will be going down to that multi-gear. No, it won't. It's staying alive, and it should get through that final wall. Unfortunately, it does not. It keeps lagging, so I can't tell what the hell is going on. But we do have the Barb King ability, and that should be taking down almost everything. Yes, they do get through the wall there with that final wall breaker, and they are good to go. We have seen 3 straight 3-stars in this war. How close was that on time? I was not paying attention to the time. Oh, it was not even close at all. He got 8 seconds to go there. Elevate does have a huge time advantage at this point. Max's 3-star was almost 50 seconds left in that game. AWS server got down just because mass Indian developer took break for Diwali holiday. That's so funny. That is so funny. Anyways, insane attack by Leo there. We've seen 2 3-stars out of Repotted, and we still have General X to attack. They still have Einstein, who did have an amazing first attack, but he failed on another one that we saw yesterday. Unfortunately, I did miss a couple of the matches, so I don't know exactly what happened in those ones, but they are still in this event. So clearly it went pretty goddamn well. Do you have a job? I do. It is this. This is my job currently. I had a job before, but I quit it to start doing this full time. So that is the goal. I know it sounds like a cheeky question, but I know people are asking it genuinely. I think this is our first RC charge that we're seeing today from Pato from Elevate. Let's see if it ends in a 3-star. Let's see how it goes. We got Root Riders for him too. He's got, unfortunately, not the best placed invis spell and had to waste another one on some pathing. That Spirit Fox is extremely low. A single bomb of any sort will kill it, but usually you don't see any in the mid. He does keep the Spirit Fox alive. Beautiful timing on that placement for that recall spell. Unfortunately, he wasted 1 extra invis, so maybe not the perfect pathing through that core that you want to see, but he did get that 1 builder hut down on the left-hand side of the core, so that will be very, very nice for him. Those Root Riders are getting low immediately and splitting up. We do see one of them go down. 2 of them are at extremely low health, but they are getting healed up, luckily. Overgrowth on that core is very nice, will cause the pathing to be perfect there. Hopefully he can keep the rest of the Root Riders alive. We do see those rocket loons coming out of that troop launcher, and the reason for that is to protect the healers in the middle of the base and tank those air mines. Another Root Rider looks like it might go down there, and we're down to only 2 in the attack. With the Town Hall coming back up, I'm surprised we're not seeing any sort of overgrowth or anything. It looks like he's saving it for the back end, but those Root Riders are going down slow and steady. There's a Fire Spitter and the ground targeting X-Boat will take it down there, and I believe we only have 2 of them left. Will they be able to withstand the end of this base and get through there for his team? It looks like they might. King ability got popped kind of early. I'm not confident in a 3-star right now. We do have the Queen ability left, so we'll see what they can get done. Crusher Mortar is coming up, and that will be targeting the Queen, and the Queen cannot target it back over that wall. Will the small bit of healing that she's getting help her out from that action figure equipment? It doesn't look like it. That Crusher Mortar is staying alive, and nothing will be able to target it except those boogers from Sneezy. The Royal Champion is still defending on the back end here. Will those Yeti Mites be able to do anything? It does not look like it. That Crusher Mortar is doing insane work to everything, defeating all of his attacking troops all at once there. That is why you need to get that Crusher Mortar down immediately, or that's what it can do on the back end. Absolutely insane defense. Sneezy is able to get it down, but it's too little too late. He might get 1 more percentage with this builder hut here, and that will be it for the attack. 95% 2-star, and Elevate is now at a 1-star disadvantage, and their time will be coming a little bit closer now that there's not perfect. It's not all perfect 3-stars anymore. So it doesn't look like the time will be the main factor for this war, but it's still going to be very important in the long run to get those 3 stars in. We'll see if the rest of Elevate can get up to that level that Repotted has not strayed from so far in this match. I can let Nub answer the quizzes now. You're welcome, chat. Hey, Zytech. Good to see you in the chat here. We got our first match of the World Finals. Einstein is coming in. We're going to be seeing a fireball out of him. You already know it. That is his go-to. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he got scared off by that one fail fireball attack. We do see a giant arrow. What are we going for with the giant arrow? I would have to assume it's going to be that Crusher Mortar and maybe that Monolith. It looks like he might be able to hit the Town Hall as well with that. I'm not sure if that's what he's going for exactly. We're going to have to see. What did he have on the Warden? Sorry. Healing Tome. Okay. We'll go back here. We got some pathing going in. It's a couple of baby dragons. Okay, it is the Monolith that we're going for. And a multi-archer tower. Very nice giant arrow there right through the center. Gets those 2 defenses out of the way in the core. The Queen won't have to worry about not being able to shoot over those walls. Yeah, you can easily get the points with the wrong answer. You only get 15 more points for the right answer. Very nice skeleton spell there to get that ricochet cannon distracted and not shooting onto the Queen, although they are kind of far away, so won't be too much of an issue. He should lure out that poison tower before recalling the rest of his troops here. He does. Will he be letting them attack for a little bit longer? Yes, he does want to get that ricochet cannon down. Maybe 1 or 2 more defenses, or are we recalling right away? Looks like at least that builder hut. The Fire Spitter is out of range of that Queen. It's safe because it's a 4-block gap between the wall and it. So he will be recalling there just to the outside of the base, creating some very nice pathing, especially with that Monolith and multi-Inferno Tower destroyed in the core. There is nowhere else for these Root Riders to go than right through the Town Hall and around that left side of the base. We see those attacking troops going in. We got them all placed down. A lot of stuff going in with that Tornado Trap, distracting a Root Rider and pulling it away, interestingly enough. Only 1 of them. 2 of them still did go to that side there. The Root Rider is, or maybe that was 3. The Root Rider did split off, so 1 of them is getting through the wall, but it doesn't really matter. It will be destroying the walls there, but that won't really be too much of an issue because the Queen and everything is going around the left side. So having that right side wall open, unfortunately, the Royal Champion goes a very, very weird way. I'm not sure what lured it that far over instead of it going to the left. But with that really nice timing on that Spirit Fox ability, he does get a Fire Spitter down. That's very important. There's still a lot of this base left over for 50 seconds left in the attack. We'll see what the Flame Flinger is able to do and the troops that come out of it. Hopefully 1 more shot. No, there's some Yetis in there, so they'll be cleaning up nicely. Hopefully distracting the heroes, getting those down. That would be very good for him. We do still have the King ability. We have 1 giant left. We'll see what he can get done. With those Root Riders, they're pathing very nicely to get all of that compartment open for the Queen, and this is looking like it should end in a 3-star. We still have the King. He is popping off, so he knows it is done. He still had a freeze left over. Beautiful attack from Einstein with the Root Riders. And this war is going Repotted's way so far. 3 out of 3 for 3 stars. They're making it count in the lower bracket here. Absolute beautiful attack from Einstein. Beautiful war. They took the night to plan this out, and it is paying off for Repotted. If Elevate does not get a 3-star here, they are most likely eliminated from this competition. Who do we have coming up for Elevate? Who is going to be the one to keep them in this competition? Yeah, don't forget emotes. I'm trying to remember on my second monitor here. Is this Drew popping full-fledged commentary? Yeah, pretty much. I'm popping off for Repotted. What can I say? All right, what do we got going here? We got another Root Rider attack. Didn't go so well for Elevate with the Root Riders last time there. The RC charge, only one we saw so far, ended in a 2-star. And they're going with it again, it would seem. Okay, no, they are not. They're going with the Queen with the Angry Jelly to get that Queen and Warden charge going in. Ice Golem's getting fairly far into the base. That should, unfortunately, only stuns 1 defense. So there's 2 ground expos doing mad work to the Queen. Does need to pop an early invis there. Scattershot is going to be locking on, and that thing does 1/4 of the Queen's health with 1 bullet. Queen locks onto the wall for absolutely no reason. Luckily, everything stays out of that Scattershot's range, and they will get that early Fire Spitter down. Very important there for the pathing and to get rid of a huge damage dealer in this base. Looks like after this, we might be recalling. Oh, we did not get it down, but he's probably just going to be placing it on the outside of the base for good pathing. Yeah, so that won't be too much of an issue. It is just an air defense at the end of the day, as long as those balloons are able to tank for a second, and they are. He does let the Town Hall get 1 shot off before popping the Overgrowth. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Gets the multi-gear tower down early. That thing can be a menace on the back end, so it's good to get it down here. There is a lot of damage that's going to be on the back end with that Monolith, Multi-Inferno Tower, and Scattershot that, unless the Root Riders stay alive this whole attack, they will not be able to get to. We'll see when that Overgrowth comes up, because all the troops are kind of going past it. What is going to lock on to that Town Hall and take it down? Luckily, he has the Warden ability pop to keep everything alive. There's not that much going to the Town Hall, so it's going to get quite a few shots off. That Royal Champion, he probably would have liked to have it locked onto there. The Queen is going to be able to reach over that wall. Actually, no, the Queen will not be able to reach over the wall to get the Town Hall down. So it is going to get a few extra shots on the back end here. The Root Riders are splitting, and unfortunately, there's going to be some defenses that the Queen won't be able to reach. She does still have her ability. The King's has been popped. The Royal Champion's ability has been popped as well. We'll see. Unfortunately, the Royal Champion gets locked onto the King there, and at this point, it is looking like a 2-star for Leo. And with that, Rapoded is almost guaranteed to go on to the finals against Tribe. We could be seeing this end fairly quick. He did still have an invis, so that Royal Champion is able to take down the Crusher Mortar, but it won't be much more than that with that invis ending and with this Queen ability being popped so early. The Queen cannot reach that multi-Inferno Tower on the back end, even if she tries her best. So that King will be tanking a lot of damage there from them while they're getting chunked down by the multi-Archer Tower, and that Scatter Shot unfortunately ends it for them. 82%, looks like it might end 83 if that Archer can get it, that 1 gold collector down. But unfortunately, Elevate is at a 2-star disadvantage, and Rapoded still has their best attacker in General X left. I don't know if anyone can let me know here, but did General X 3-star in his 1 match that I didn't catch yesterday? Unfortunately, the Clash of Clans event website really sucks, so it's hard to find out info on it. 0-star for General. Yeah, Max had one of the most insane 3-stars with 50 seconds remaining, and then his team just does not do anything for him there. You can only feel really bad for it. So yeah, General X with 3 straight 3-stars so far. Can he get a 4th one here to absolutely seal Elevate's fate and leave them in 3rd place in this competition? Still an amazing placement for anyone. 3rd in the world is nothing to scoff at. But he is ready to go. Does he have a heat pack there to like warm up his hands? What is that? General X going for Leo's base here. What is he popping out with? Super Yetis. We have seen a lot of 3-stars with these. We got the Scatter going in on the top end. He's not scared at all about potential Teslas. Let's see what that Yeti can do. It can get rid of that mortar. It's very nice. We got the Warden charge going in here with the... Was that a fireball on his attack? Because he does have the Angry Jelly. No fireball. Just got a little bit of a Warden walk going in here. And we'll see how much he can get done. He does pop that. He does pop the Poison Tower early. He gets a freeze on that Ground Expo. So just the Crusher Mortar, not going to be dealing enough damage to deal with the Warden by itself. Warden is out of the Angry Jelly now. He's used about a minute of the attack. We'll see if he gets any more value before maybe placing in those Super Yetis. Soon you would hope. It looks like he's hoping to create a little bit better funneling. There, that is probably all he wanted, and now we're going to be seeing those Super Yetis going in. Yes, we see them with the Queen on the top side there, as well as the King getting placed in. Royal Champion on the right side to create more of a funnel. She won't really be getting targeted down by much there. That Ice Golem's going to stun most of the defenses, and then once that Spirit Fox activates, he is good to go. Does get pulled by a Tornado Trap. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. It will still go for that multi-archer tower, and it'll barely be out of that freeze. Oh, beautiful invis timing with that Spirit Fox ability as well. Everything's going into the core. We see the Earthquake Boots opening everything up, dealing insane damage. Town Hall is frozen. It can't do anything to help out in the core here. With that King opening up the whole of the base, we're going to see that Queen ability pop here soon to get that multi-gear tower down, and there's not that much damage left in this base. Phoenix ability on the King, providing so much tanking for the Queen and all of her allies with the Magic Mirror and the Giant. He knows this is a 3-star already. Beautiful attack from General X, sealing Elevate's fate and getting Repotted back to the finals here. I believe Repotted was the winner from last year's World Championship. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but he is already popping off with no Royal Champion ability. He swagged the RC. He didn't need it. General X with 4 3-stars in the World Championships. Absolutely insane. Repotted has the opportunity to get the first perfect war. Absolutely insane here for them. Bro's emoting, literally. There may be a new Queen skin? What do you mean by that exactly? It was Tribe against them, so literally a throwback. So we are going to see a rematch, most likely, of Tribe versus Repotted. Elevate lost because of bad base building. I mean, you would assume so when they get 4 3-stars on you. There's not much you can do in return. I think Repotted just had their number in this war. They did their research. They figured it out, and they got those 3-stars that they needed. Elevate has suffered this whole time from a lack of 3-stars in their wars. Max has been their only consistent 3-star. And Repotted just had everyone get one there. This is why base building is so important. Exactly. It matters so much. It really does. They saved everything they had for today. Hopefully they still have something left in the tank for their second match of the day. Getting those heroes out of there early. The healers stay on the outside, so they are able to come back and still provide all that healing for his troops. He got some Root Riders going in here. Bernal is going to require a 3-star here. Anything less, and there is absolutely zero chance of Elevate coming into this war. There's already a near zero chance, but that would just absolutely seal their fate. Elevate is winning on time, but Repotted does have a percentage lead almost no matter what. Unless they really fail their last attack, they will have a percentage lead. And even if Elevate gets 2 3-stars here, Repotted will only need a 2-star to move on to the finals. It's practically guaranteed at this point. When you get 4 3-stars from your team, it's looking amazing for you. There's really nothing that you can do to stop that other than make better bases, I suppose. Yeah, time does not matter when they're 2 stars behind. Exactly what Nub said there. They're 2 stars behind, and Repotted has 1 attack left. Unfortunately, everything is already dead there. I have no idea what happened in that core, but it was not good for Elevate. Absolutely insane. Queen still has her ability at least. But it's not going to get too much value in the middle there. Everything is already dead. Still an invis there, but it will only be a 76%, possibly. Yeah, 76% there. And that looks like, oh, maybe the Giant might be able to get an extra percentage, but it does not matter at this point. Nope. And that will be it And with that, Repotted has already secured their spot in the finals. You got 1,000 points there? Nice. Congrats. Get all that Starry Ore, very important. Helps out a lot. Bernal and Aura debt forever. I have no idea what happened to all those troops in the core there. They died instantly. 0 star, 25%. That is essentially what Elevate needs at this point. All right, and let's see what our final attacker here can get done for Repotted. Will we be seeing Philip with another 3-star and gain a perfect war? I don't see any reason not to try it. What are we going with here? Are we going with a RC charge? We are going with a fireball. Beautiful, beautiful value gain. A lot down with that. And that Warden will also be able to get a couple other key defenses as well as the Royal Champion down. And be very nice for Repotted there. Starting off the attack with some really nice funneling and some key defenses down, as well as a nice scatter placement there to get the back end of this base done. So we're going to be seeing the Root Riders going in to that Town Hall directly, not letting it stay alive for too long and be a menace for them. Oh, very unfortunate with how that worked out. The RC does get targeted onto the Warden with those skeletons distracting him, but it is fine. Good placement by that there. Does get some skeletons pop, but a Valkyrie is placed to protect the scatter shot. Or sorry, not the scatter shot, the flame flinger. I don't know why I always mess those up. It's very impressive that I do, honestly. Let's see, where are those Root Riders coming in? Should be in pretty soon here. We've already used about a minute of the attack, so we don't have that much more time to spend on just letting the Warden do his thing by himself. I would assume just about now, maybe? We're using about a minute 30 of this attack before we start it? Or, what are we doing here? He might just be prioritizing getting that Town Hall down as easily as possible. So it looks like he might not be going for a 3-star. There's still a lot of this base left for a minute 30 to start the attack. But if he can get a perfect war here, that is going to be absolutely insane for them. Root Riders are getting popped by that Giga Bomb, but it's not too much of a big deal. Overgrowth does go down to create that perfect path into the Town Hall. Royal Champion is on it. This is going to guarantee that they get that 2-star here and get the win in this war. There's, I guess, even 1-star already guarantees it, sorry. But can they get the 3-star? Let's see what they can do. Those Root Riders are getting extremely low. They are all down now. It looks like he was mainly just prioritizing getting that 2-star. So I don't see this one ending in a 3-star, but we do still have 3 abilities left. We'll see what the Furnaces out of that scatter shot, or sorry, oh my god, again, Flame Flinger can do. That Monolith is going to be doing crazy damage to the Queen. She can't really do anything about it. It is 4 tiles away from the wall, so that outranges the Queen there. Healers are tanking the Monolith now, and we don't have any hero abilities left. Royal Champion's going through there. Unfortunately, Philip does not get the perfect war for his team, but it was more important for them to get the 1 single star and just not completely throw. Still a very nice attack from him. This is the first 14 stars of the finals here. Still extremely, extremely impressive for Repotted. And that will be that for this war. Insane, insane war from Repotted. The best performance we've seen so far. 97.8%, 14 stars in this war. Root Rider is so OP. Why they all won't use it? Because some bases are very much set up to counter Root Riders in particular. So they just counter it with different armies. That's why. It's kind of like a game of like rock, paper, scissors, honestly. Oh, there we go. Einstein with the punching. This time he earned it. He got the 3-star. We got Seleno with the last attack of the day. Rocket Loon, probably Fireball from the Warden there. We do have a Queen charge going in. They're not showing the rest of the equipment there. Okay, there we go. Interesting queen charge with magic mirror and giant, the action figure on there. No healers with it. I wonder, this is a very interesting attack here. Oh, that might be going down to it. It does. And he misses the last attack of this war. And he unfortunately has the queen pop very early. That is not going to be looking good for him. Mistiming on that invis spell was his downfall. Looking like one of my attacks in ranked there. Why don't they end the match when Elevate has no chance of winning? Honestly, I don't know. It kind of is just a waste of time. But formality and scheduling, yeah, that's the main reason, like Nub said. Mainly the scheduling, I would assume, because then it's not like a 20-minute wait in between matches. It's only the 15 minutes still or whatever. But Repotted will be going right back into another match, the biggest one of this year, in the finals right after this. Haven't really done too much of the attack yet. We're almost a minute 30 in. Did have a fireball, I believe. I would assume he's probably going for the core with the fireball and getting the Town Hall down first. Very interesting. You don't see that very often with fireballs. Usually the fireball comes before going for the Town Hall, but we're doing it the other way today. Let's see what he's doing with the fireball, because there you go. So he will be going for that core. Doesn't go for the multi-inferno, which he definitely was hoping for. I can't imagine this one ending in a 3-star. With that queen getting popped way too early, it won't be able to get very much value on the back end. Are you just having the sandwich? But yeah, this one is already over, it seems. There are a couple of heroes left to be used with their abilities. Pops the king right there. I can't imagine this is going to be a 3-star with how much of the base is remaining there with just the heroes. There are quite a few rocket loons, actually. Very interesting. Attacking from the opposite end with that Royal Champion. Spirit Fox might be going down. Nope, it does get the invis popped there nicely. That Monolith and multi-Inferno Tower in the core are going to be a headache with that scatter shot for these remaining heroes. Let's see what those rocket loons can get done. Will they be able to do enough for him? Will the Spirit Fox goes down as well, and that looks like it will be it for Elevate. Only one 3-star from Max, and that is nowhere near enough to defeat Repotted. Do you think they're going to announce Town Hall 18 before the Grand Finals? No. Can't imagine what their mental is like right now. Probably not very good. I think they know that they did not do enough there to win that match. Not even close. Not even close, unfortunately, for them. And let us pull up here the tab. I did get the correct prediction there, so I'm up to 930 on that there. And we're going to unmute and listen to an interview real quick.
Those bases, and that was the secret for them to win. Really, really strong showing. But I feel like we have to hear from the man, the MVP himself. Let's go to the stage.
Our grand final match is now set. What a way to kick things off on the main stage. General X, what a performance from you guys. You've really made a statement. How does it feel to do it? To do that on the top of day 3?
Yeah, like I said at the ending of last day, we keep the momentum, and yeah, it showed today in the first war, and I hope we can keep it going in the next one or hopefully 2 wars.
Knowing that this war was a rematch of yesterday's opening war as well, familiar with the team?
I don't know why
was
the
there a
MVP vote is always
that allowed you to have that little
so
extra bit of confidence?
fast. Gives you like 10 seconds
I'm not
to
so
vote
sure
it.
about it. I would say we were a bit nervous going into it because they did really well against us, but I think the game plan this time was way better than the last time, so yeah, I'm glad it paid off.
Now, of course, we've got to talk about what's going to be taking place on the stage quite soon. The ultimate rematch. The rematch of last year's grand final with a twist. You got to beat them twice. Are you guys ready for what's coming?
Yeah, we are definitely ready. We said yesterday if we beat Elevate, then we can do it in the finals. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
Well, you've made a statement here on the main stage. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise one more time for Repotted Gaming. Congratulations, General X, and best of luck later on. For now, let's head over to the desk, because that was almost a perfect war.
What a showing. I mean, that match was just incredible.
That was an insane match for sure. That was crazy. Very well done by them there. I have 300 points. Can I reach 1,000 by today? I do not believe you can, unfortunately. I don't think you're going to have enough left to get there. Sorry to say. All right, let's start a couple of these upgrades. Just get them going there so I can get my... what's it called? All my heroes going. So I need to do these matches later. And the war as well. Is it a norm for esports to have upper and lower brackets? Yes. Normally every tournament that I've seen usually has an upper or lower bracket. I don't know if Brawl Stars does, actually. I can't remember necessarily. I think they had different things. The notice that just popped on your screen showcases the new Queen skin, I think. Is it in the... I must have missed it then. I kind of just clicked through everything that was there. Second match will be in 20 mins. Okay, so we got quite a while until the next match there. I guess we'll just do some farming. 1,000 points achieved. Nice, Zytech. That's always nice to get. Lots of starry ore. I'm getting close to the amount of starry ore I need there to get the magic mirror up. Getting an extra 10 will be very good. What's the point thing? What do you mean in the what's my favorite town hall? I honestly don't know. I think I really like Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 11. I like the white theme. I'm hoping they do sign with I'm assuming with the ruins, it'll be like a grayish or white or brown theme for the next town hall. That's my guess. When are you starting CWL? I did start CWL on both the clans. I did it this morning on the other one. So yeah, they're both started there. Let me pop that. Got some gems claimed. What do I need to do? Let me get 1 star here. No, whatever. I don't care. I mean the link pinned here. Oh, that's to get extra rewards from watching the World Championship there. Town Hall 17 theme is best by far. It's not bad. I feel like it's just a little too dark there for my liking. Can you explain clan announcement that was posted today? So in the Discord server that I have, if you're in one of my clans, you can join it, link your account there using /link in one of the chats, like the spam or the bot commands one. And yeah, once you do that, then it'll automatically give you the role to go into the clan chats on the Discord, and it just makes it easier for me to manage everything and manage everyone in there. So yeah, if you want to do that and get that done, then that would be great. You know what? I should do some raid weekend, actually. Let me dump my gold that I have. Bro, why are we doing walls? Who does walls? Stop doing that. Oh my god. You guys really upgrade the walls, huh? That's great. That is great. Just upgrade the cheap stuff. Or wait, is there any... We need a white theme like Town Hall 11. That is what I want. Bro, why are we doing walls? I can't get over that. We got ruins here to do, so let's prioritize those, okay? For clan capital, you always want to do the ruins first, and then you want to do the what's it called? Offensive upgrades next. Oops. I'll contribute the rest of my stuff there. Yeah, copy your tag and API token and use /link command in bot channel. So there's the tag that you get that's just in your profile here. So just that, you copy that, and then you can go to your more settings. I'm not going to show mine because I'm not stupid, but you can show your API token here. You can copy it, and then you can link that account to your Discord account. And then it'll automatically give you the role there. Let me check what's going on here. Okay, just a replay of what's going on. You got a little while until that starts there. So I'm going to show, let's do maybe the raid weekend, I think. Do I have an account in here that's got co? Let me check. Okay, let me give myself co so I can let myself back in the clan. Let's do raid weekend real quick, just to be safe. Okay, promote myself leader. So the way that I do raid weekend, I just go, oh, quiz. There's a quiz in the thing there. 1 second. And I was too late. Great. Missed one of the quizzes. Kind of forgot those were popping up. It was Megamind. Or Megamind. Megamind. Oops. But what I do to find clans to do the raid weekend is I just go, I sort by like minimum clan level 20. I just join random clans through the notice board and I check their raid weekend. Looks like this one's probably done. If 50 people, bro, why did they do this shit? I hate this. Why did they do this? Oh my god, dude. I don't want people screaming in my ear out of nowhere. But yeah, 50 people have participated in a raid. You can't do it there. So then I just go find another one. Do that. Mic check. Yay. Love that. Yeah. Too many people in this one. I just go through them until I find one where not everyone has participated. And yeah, jump scare. No kidding. That's ridiculous. Okay, so this one hasn't done much, but why haven't they done much? Actually, this one looks good to do. Do they have max everything? So I just bring full mega miners, or whatever they're called, super miners. And then I just go through each of the bases. Need to grab some food. Bye. We'll see you later. Dennis. Got your name right this time. OJ popped up. Hopefully orange juice, not OJ Simpson. Why are you even listening? You have a exam to do, Jordan. You should not be listening right now. Let's see. Is this a good one to do? Yeah, it should be fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in with mass miners. Nice and easy here, nothing too crazy. We're going to go all them in just on this side. Don't really need to think very much. You just spam. And slow that all down with a frost spell. You can bring healing spells as well. They're kind of nice to have at times. I'm going to save the other one. I'll probably just do everything here with the next frost spell, but we'll see what gets attacked. Okay, it looks like those are going to get targeted, so let's frost them. Okay, they are going the wrong way there, unfortunately. They're splitting a lot more than I was hoping for. I wanted the miners to go this way, but they all went down, and now they're just going to get defeated by everything there, unfortunately. They should be able to get some of these key defenses down at least. Nope, and it dies. That was useless. I get like 35k to 38k capital gold. That's crazy. Mega miners. I don't know what I was even saying, to be honest. Is there something still alive? Oh, there is one there. Goodbye. Just restart the game after you place them. It's hard to do on PC. It's not as easy to do on PC, and I have time to just chill, so it doesn't really matter. Go check quiz. Time's up. What? Oh, yeah. I'll keep the quiz pulled up on my second screen here so I can keep an eye on it here. I don't know how good of a base this one is to attack, honestly. Why aren't you using Haste Spell Sparky? Because that actually takes brain power to use. I can't just spam them in. So both player tag and API token in bot channel and Discord. Yep, you need both of those. You just do /link and then it asks you to add them to it, and you can get that done there and get it all linked up. Nice and simple. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring only one Frost for this one. I'll bring one healing. We'll see where the miners end up going. Well, I'm joining late. Have I missed something? We're just in between matches right now for the finals. So we got Tribe versus Repotted in the final. It's going to be very interesting. See how that goes. It's a rematch of last year's World Finals, actually, which is crazy. Going to be fun. One miner did split off. I'm going to use my heal here, actually, just so they can all get healed back up. Unfortunately, one miner is going to go down, probably. No, it stayed alive, interestingly enough. But yeah, the miners should all be healed back up to full health here, and then we can go into the last or other part of the base. We're going to see where they path exactly before I place the Frost spell. Did you get any meteors yet? I got one on my mini account, on my free-to-play, and that's it so far. I got a Starry Ore one. Other than that, I haven't got any. Okay, hopefully they go into the core here. Okay, they will, so I'm going to Frost right now, get all those key defenses frosted up. And they're going to, yes, they're going to go in perfectly. They might split here. They did not. Beautiful. Okay, now they split a little bit, unfortunately. That one's probably going to go down. Yeah, it did go down. Okay, one miner to the top, not a big deal. Unfortunately, they're all stuck right in there. One will die. Yeah, it destroys everything. They're splitting up. Wow, they really split up there, actually. Unfortunate. Bro, how... Can't believe that one went down to that. That's crazy. Let's just zap like here to get those down. Just a little bit of extra loot. It's better to use heal on Wizard Tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there's not as much damage there. I think I can get through the rest of this base with one more attack easily. I have the Town Hall hiding in the back. Alright, I'll just do the same thing. You might have to go in a bit. Unfortunately, not able to stick around for the finals, huh? That's okay. Whoa. It's also very hard to play on a PC, I feel. So much easier to play on the phone. Oh, one of the miners goes down very early there, unfortunately. They're all sticking together, though, so that's good. Yeah, it's 7 minutes until the next match starts there. I guess I could at least put the volume on, right? That would probably be a good idea. I shouldn't need to really use anything on this part here. Ooh, that Inferno does mad damage, though. I got locked onto a weak one, so I'll let that die. They are splitting a little, that's unfortunate. We'll just do this, I guess. I don't think I can get that Wizard Tower as well, so I'm not even going to risk it. As long as they don't split up here. If they split, it might be an issue. And of course they split. Okay, we'll just heal up this side just to keep those alive for as long as I can. Honestly, that is pretty OP there. So yeah, we're good to go. And that will definitely get everything down. There we go. There, nice 2 attack destruction on this. You're repotted. Believer. I didn't know miners can swim. I know, right? They go through the water. It looks so stupid. Super Dragon Cliffs is the easiest one to 2-hit with super miners. Yeah, it is. As long as you play it smart and don't let them get completely demolished by what's it called? The super dragons. Yeah, we got the attack done there. So now I have 6 attacks, and all I'm going to do is just screw over this clan by attacking all the bases one time to get as much loot as I can. Let's see here. It's got a lot of damage in the core here. Let's see. Should I attack this one even? I think what I will do, actually, is just get rid of 1 miner. We're gonna go with that. And that'll create some pathing for them. Oh, I should have brought another frost spell. That was a big mistake there, actually. Let's go in there. Okay, so I think I kind of need to frost that then. I'll probably heal right in here. Of course they go all the way around. I'm gonna make sure they don't path very, very stupid. At least go in here. It's not looking horrible. Heal is really keeping them alive in there, which is nice. Unfortunately, it does go down there after the fact. Not as much value as I was hoping from this attack, I don't think. Nice. Luckily, they stay alive, so they'll be able to bomb that one at least. You know what? Not bad, actually. I got about 50% here. There we go. Get some decent. This is way too much effort for a few K more gold. You get way more raid medals. That's what I'm doing it for, is the raid medals. What levels did your heroes start pre-Hammer Jam? Pretty much whatever they're at right now. So 61, 40, 40, 37, 29. Oh, there's a question in the chat right now, guys. So let's go over and answer it. Which magic items gives an entire storage full of a resource? It is runes there. So we're up to 285, so I will be getting all of that loot there. Beautiful. The quiz answer is rune. That one I do know. We got 3 minutes until the match starts here, so let me pop through those last couple of raid weekend attacks. All right. I did not get as much loot here as I was hoping, unfortunately. Dragon Cliffs. Let's attack that one. Okay. I don't really like the layout for that one, honestly. I haven't attacked it very much, so I don't know it very well. Don't you get raid medals based on overall clan performance? Yeah, it's based on how good the clan does on average per attack. But doing it in a higher level clan will always get you more. Okay, let's see. I think I'll do just that. I'm not really thinking too hard about this, to be honest. Oh, unfortunately missed one of those defenses there. Oh, one miner's already almost dead. Okay, we got a minute until the final match here. Looks like the miners are going to split, of course. That's exactly what I was hoping for, definitely. And the space is heavily trapped here. I'm not getting any loot out of this, let's be real. Do you know that if you just force close the app, it finishes automatically? Yes. I do know about that. I'm on PC though, so force closing is not that simple here. And it also takes forever on it, so I don't really usually do it. I got nothing out of this attack. That was a horrible one. Why does it say not valid when I enter both player tag and API token in Discord? That, I'm honestly not sure. You could be entering either a 0 as a O or something like that incorrectly, and it could be screwing it up. But I'm not 100% sure. That's my main assumption there for it. I'm not 100% sure why it wouldn't be working. It worked fine for me and it worked fine for a few other people, so yeah, unfortunately I don't really know. Or should I do that? Let's see. Yeah, it's the most likely case is that it was entered wrong. Okay, all those miners are getting completely destroyed there. That's good. You can tell I don't really do I don't really try for clan capital attacks very much. I kind of just spam it wherever it goes and let it happen. But usually you still get like 1,500 medals, so you don't really need to try very hard. Just clear out a couple random buildings with that. Oh, only one. Soon we're not in a maintenance break. I know, I hate when they do that for the next match. Oh boy, there's not much going on in this. Yo, maybe? See, it wants me to just exit the match if I try to leave it. So all I have to do is exit the game completely and close out of it if I want to reset, and then it takes like 20 seconds to reload, so it takes forever. Alright, so we got them coming on stage here. We got the tribe guys going up, standing awkwardly. And let's see who will win this finals. Will it be Repotted winning 2 years in a row against Tribe? Alright, we're done with that there. I got those raid weekend attacks done. Why are you upgrading your giant bombs instead of defenses? Because they're very short upgrades and I'm trying to time it so all my hero upgrades get done, and then I can do CWL and ranked attacks, and then I can put my heroes back down once again. I wonder what Town Hall 18's baseline league will be. From the way it seems, I would say it seems like they might add some leagues near the top, I would guess, and it would be around 29 or 30 for it there. Does anyone know why my Google Play Games setup gets stuck at 17%? I am not too sure, unfortunately. You could try searching for the answer there. I'm sure some people online have had that issue too, and they would probably be able to help you with it. That is my best answer that I can give you, unfortunately. Oh, thank you for letting me back into the clan there. Let me promote myself back to leader, and then we'll be good to go. All right, I also have to set up the preparation for the next CWL on this year, because I gotta move people in and out all the time and try and get everyone at least 4 attacks. So it's gonna be fun to try and do. How's our CWL going, actually? Okay, we're in the lead right now, but they do have 4 attacks on us. How are we looking for our attacks? Unfortunately, ooh, 80% 1-star. That's brutal there. Unfortunate. Our low town halls are doing well, at least. That's good. We're keeping up. If you can get at least 2 stars in all your attacks, you should be able to get the max rewards from CWL there. All right. Let us go into this last match, possibly, if Tribe can win it here. If Repotted gets the win, then it will be going to the double elimination. So far my predictions have been right. I picked Repotted, and I picked Repotted to get the bracket reset here. Itsu is going with Repotted here, and out of everyone on the caster panel, I do have to say he is my top pick for probably the one who knows it the best out of any of them. What are you guys talking about? Do you think Town Hall 18 will shift league floors down? No, they won't change the league floors halfway through. It wouldn't make any sense, especially when they release the update like a month before Town Hall 18 is supposed to come out. Why would they shift it down right after? Like, when you want to just set up correctly in the first place? At most, I think they'd add more leagues to the top. That's my guess. All right, so we got attack coming in here from Leo. I was gonna say, I can't tell who it is just by looking at him. We got Queen Giant Arrow going through the core, getting the multi-gear tower down and a multi-inferno tower. We're gonna have the Queen and Warden charge going in on the side here as well. Yeti creating some very nice pathing. They'll also be able to get the attacking queen, or sorry, defending queen down as well. Getting some nice tanking with the Ice Golem. Got the wall breaker going in. Queen getting super low, but staying just inside of that invis. Unfortunately, the healers do seem to be locked onto the Warden for no good reason, as he's already max health. They're finally switching over just in time for the Queen to stay alive before it gets attacked by anything else. That Fire Spitter is out of range, so do they plan on getting it? No, they do not. So they are recalling, they're going in from the outside, and those Root Riders will be targeting it down. So Repotted does need to win 2 wars here, not just 1, because Tribe has not lost a single match. It is a double elimination tournament, so we would need to see a bracket reset before Repotted is able to actually claim the World Championship title. We got the King going in on the outside, creating some beautiful pathing. Ice Golem stunning all those heroes, the Minion Prince and the King, the 2 tankiest defending heroes, and we got some Headhunters and other troops helping clean those up with the King there. We had a beautiful overgrowth in the middle. That timing could have been more impeccable to pop up and get it taken down immediately by all those attacking troops. We're seeing a beautiful attack here. We still have the King ability. We still have the Royal Champion ability left in this attack. Will it be enough to get through this back end? We still have multiple Root Riders left alive. We have 3 of them, but that Fire Spitter is going to take 1 down. Unfortunately, they are splitting up, so the healers are not going to keep that second Root Rider alive, but all you need is 1 to get through any of the walls here. Sneezy is going to take out that Inferno Tower beautifully and stop that Root Rider from pathing to the right, and it will open up this second last wall compartment for them. Very close, but it does not, unfortunately. Royal Champion ability is popped now. It will be able to go into that Monolith, hopefully. Let's see what it does. She does go... Oh, she gets targeted by that RC and distracted. Let's see if other troops can tank for the attacking RC. There is a free spell left and a Barb King ability. This base stands no chance in the end. That RC will have just enough health to destroy the Monolith easily. And Leo with a beautiful 3-star to start. I'm not sure how much time he had remaining, but it felt pretty damn quick. Carbon believes in his team. Yeah, Carbon's going to believe in his team, and they might not win. Repotted with another 3-star. Beautiful attack. Still so many troops left alive there. Leo with the first 3-star in this match. He had 23 seconds left, so that's a nice little time left on the attack there. Trying to figure out what the hell to call it. And let's see if Tribe can return the favor. Looks like we got P. Castro coming in with the second attack in this war. Oh, you see the beautiful animations there of them emoting before their attack. I don't know why we're stuck on this screen for 20 minutes. It's getting kind of awkward. Okay, we're into the attack now. Got the regular equipment on the Queen. Nothing crazy going on. We do see an RC charge. Ooh, and we see one of the first Dark Crowns. We haven't seen very many of them in these wars. This is a trapped side of the base. That Giga Bomb, or that Giant Bomb from the bomb tower does not hit the Spirit Fox, so she is safe. Barely sticking alive, but one more bomb is going to do her in. And, oh, she does stay alive from it there. Luckily enough. Anything else to get her down? There is a tornado trap. And one more bomb, and that Spirit Fox is down very early in this attack. We see that he's going for the Town Hall with the Royal Champion. He's probably going to need to use one invis to create some pathing for her. Let's see if he can get that done right now. Yes, he will. Beautiful with that haste vial, not getting slowed down by the tornado trap. And he might be able to get a little bit extra value out of her as well and pop that poison tower. Very well done from him. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like he waited a little too long on it. No, it will be perfectly timed. Beautiful RC charge from Castro. And let's see where he wants to go in with those Root Riders. Or not Root Riders, sorry. He's going in with Dragons. My bad. I'm blind. We do see a Stone Slammer, one of very few. Nice Lava Hound to tank for it. And he's getting down a multi-archer tower and some other defenses on this side here, creating even more pathing for the Dragons. Queen on the bottom side to get that Fire Spitter that's aiming at absolutely nothing at the moment. She will be getting shot by that giant, or sorry, not the giant. She'll be getting shot by the Ground Expo. The giant is not tanking for her, and she does have to pop an early ability there. Frosty is getting targeted down by that Ground Expo shots now. It will go down early. Dragons are doing nice, and that Minion Prince is already getting boosted up with that Dark Crown. This is a nice attack looking so far from Castro. Getting that Town Hall down is so important for these dragon attacks. When you only have so few dragons, you don't have a you do not have a siege machine to specifically target them down, and that Minion Prince will be staying alive a little bit longer there. A lot of the dragons are going down, but there's not too much of the base left. We'll see if this can end in a 3-star, or if that one single multi-inferno tower surrounded by those extremely high health buildings will be enough to stop the attacker. There is also an air defense, unfortunately, left. And with that Minion Prince getting the Phoenix popped early, there is no chance of this ending in a 3-star anymore. Unfortunately, the dragon attack did not come in clutch for Tribe, and we'll see Repotted getting an early lead in this fight. Can he get at least 70%? Or sorry, 90%? No, only 88%, maybe 1 more percent there, but unfortunately no. The Crusher Mortar stops that single archer. I'm not sure what's attacking anymore. Okay, nothing. 88% 2-star for Tribe. Repotted off to an early lead, and it's looking good. Why is Minion Prince so big? What equipment are they using? I read. They are using the Dark Crown. It boosts his size every time he gets a boost there, and he gets 3 of them, so he can get very, very large. Is Repotted synchronic? I'm not too sure. It looks like Nub is saying yes, so that would be your answer there. So they were not called Repotted last year when they won, I do believe. Was the hero upgrade priority for RC charged dragons? Why do people usually take one headhunter? They take one headhunter because getting it to help out your troops destroy those heroes is very, very important. Too much sorry in commentary. Yeah, I keep messing up today. That's my bad. It's the Canadian in me. But for heroes, I usually prioritize the RC just because she only has a few levels compared to the other ones. Do you ever see yourself in the stage like this? Attacking? Probably not. These guys are very, very high above me when it comes to attacking skill. I cannot imagine getting there. Definitely anytime soon, or probably ever. do have the Queen and Warden charge coming in here. We have a Root Rider attack. Should be able to get some good value out of this Queen charge and Warden charge here. The Queen is getting extremely low, barely staying alive due to that invis. She is going out of the invis, but she is safe. That Ice Golem protecting her from that dangerous Ricochet Cannon from doing too much damage. She'll need another invis to make sure that his heroes stay nice and healthy. Archer Queen is getting a lot of value there and will pull out the Clan Castle as well. Beautifully timed on that there to bait out the Clan Castle and get a poison dropped and the Poison Tower activation as well, I just noticed. What if there's a rushing World Championship? I don't really understand how that would work necessarily, but just really low level attacks on shitty bases with maxed out troops. Town Hall will be going down here to all of his troops. Root Riders again pretty low in health, but they should be fine. That Overgrowth is protecting them very well from all those high damage buildings in the core. The Root Riders will have some very nice pathing around the base due to that Overgrowth. He does have 2 more saved up, so I'd imagine we'll see another one popped on it right away, and we do. Gain all those troops to go into the core, but the Root Riders are staying to the outside. It looks like the Archer Queen is able to hit that Multi-Inferno Tower. It's not too big of a deal. Unfortunately, she is getting baited backwards by those high health buildings. So a lot of the troops are splitting up here. Those Yetis will most likely be going down fairly soon once that Overgrowth comes out. We do see an Overgrowth on the backside of the base to stop the Crusher Mortar from doing any major work to his troops. And slowly but surely, he's getting all of these buildings down. It's looking very, very solid so far. We still have 2 hero abilities left and only a few defenses to look out for. Let's see if that Multi-Inferno Tower will go down to those Rocket Loons. It barely does. That is very good for his attack there. Popping the final 2 abilities as that Overgrowth comes up and also gain a freeze in. Looks like that Crusher Mortar will go down without very much damage dealt to anything. Royal Champion is getting targeted down by the Monolith, and I don't think we have enough on this back end. It looks like he will be getting a 2-star, and he can tell. The attack did not go as well as he hoped at the end there. The Royal Champion really got baited away from that Monolith by a Wizard Tower, it looked like, just as that Overgrowth came up. So it just got targeted down and was not able to deal with the Monolith in return. Back-end Monolith is always brutal. Unfortunately, the Overgrowth timing was just off by a couple of seconds there, and the Royal Champion was not able to target it down before everything else. You're manifesting a low 2-star from Tribe here. You have to hope if you're cheering for Repotted, because that was unfortunately not a great attack, and it does leave the door open for Tribe to come in and get back into the war here with the 3-star. Who will they have attacking? It looks like Nabrax from what they're showing with the camera. That hair is insane. Definitely supporting Tribe, I see, with the red hair. Oh, yeah, we do have Nabrax going in on General X's base. Who are the winners of matches until now? The only one so far was Repotted, who was able to take down Elevate in the lower bracket finals, and get back to the World Championship finals for the 2nd year in a row against Tribe. We do have the Minion Prince going in. It looked like a Dark Crown there, if I'm not mistaken necessarily. Will we see it looks like we're going to see an RC charge, considering that we do have the Haste Vial on her there. And we do have another dragon attack coming in from Tribe. Tribe is liking the dragons. Where are we going with these 11 invis spells on the RC? Just slightly off-timed. And we see a haste spell coming out. I wonder what that is for. There must be a reason for it there. I'm guessing to get the Spirit Fox back into the invis so she doesn't get taken down. No, it doesn't look like we're going for the Town Hall. We are just going for the Monolith and the Multi-Inferno Tower and all these high health buildings there. Unfortunately, the Spirit Fox is not in the invis. Baits out most of that CC, and that Royal Champion will be getting distracted. He has to waste a couple extra invis. He'll get down the Fire Spitter there, but unfortunately, he's going to have to keep invising those Ice Golems so that the Royal Champion does not get distracted by them. It looks like they're just out of range now, but unfortunately with the Spirit Fox going down, it looks like he's just letting his RC fall and saving a couple of invises. He knows he won't be able to get all the value he might have been hoping for, getting down a multi-archer tower, the multi-gear tower, or the town hall there, if he was able to keep that Spirit Fox alive and not bait the RC, or sorry, not the RC, the clan castle so hard. He will be getting those ice golems baited to the side, get them down with the siege barracks and the queen, and those dragons will be going in from the top. We will have to watch out here. He has placed all of his heroes already, and if they cannot get path perfectly into that town hall, we will be seeing a 1-star from Nabrax. That is the issue with these dragon attacks, is the risk of the 1-star if your RC does not get it down. Hopefully he has a plan to take it down. He does have some rocket loons saved up. 6 will be enough to get the town hall if it does have a straight path there. But so far we're seeing pretty good pathing from the dragons on his end. The minion prince is also going that way. Minions are taking down that clan castle as well. It looks like the minion prince should be able to get to the town hall. He does have some invises saved up, so the town hall will be going down guaranteed. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an invis there. No, we will not. There's 2 dragons on the top side getting an invis. It looks like it will not end in a 3-star due to that fire spitter taking down that minion prince, but he does pop an invis, and of course the stream freezes right as that happens. And let's see what this minion prince can do on the back end. That 1 air defense sitting behind a couple of storages is extremely scary, and yes, it will be going down, popped to that phoenix. We do have Sneezy coming in. We have a couple of clones left from the queen as well as the queen herself, but will that be enough on this back end? Sneezy doing mad work on that multi-inferno tower that the queen would not be able to reach. There is just a ground expo. Will this be a 3-star? Sneezy goes down. Is there enough damage left to take out these remaining defenses? I think we might see a time fail. Unfortunately, he is able to take down all these buildings, but is there enough time left to take out these 2 extremely high health buildings? And there will not be enough time for him. Very unfortunate time fail for Nabrax. If he got a little bit more value from that RC charge, he definitely would have got the 3-star there. Unfortunate for him. And Rapoded is able to retain the star lead, as well as the percentage that we're now seeing. 38% for Rapoded, 37.2 from Tribe. So Tribe is going to need at least 1 more fail from Rapoded here to be able to catch up in the percentage and star lead. 2 stars win wars. Is that because it used to be hard to even 2-star in the high level attacks there back in like Town Hall 10 and 11 that time? Einstein needs to clutch here. If Einstein can get another 3-star, we know he loves going with the fireball. Are we going to see it here? We saw a couple yesterday. One of them went well and one did not. We will see Einstein attacking, doing his little punches into the air. Let's see if he really is up for a fight and able to get a 3-star here. So we do have the Root Riders coming in from Einstein. Double overgrowth. Looks like we're going to maybe be getting an RC charge with those 5 invis spells. We're seeing the usual for the equipment so far. We do see a fireball. Fireball Root Rider. Very interesting go here. So let's see what he's looking to fireball down. I would assume probably the Crusher Mortar. I'm not sure if he can reach it, if he can get to that Inferno with the fireball. There's a lot of Teslas on that side. This is why he placed those loons early, to figure it out. He is going for the Expo and he will get it. Beautiful Expo hit and 3 insanely important defenses down, and we're most likely going to be saying possibly a Flame Flinger from him, or maybe just the Troop Launcher with the Root Riders, I will say. Usually that's what we like to see. But we do see a Valkyrie coming in to create some nice pathing. No damage dealing defenses on that side, just 1 splash dealing 1 with the Wizard Tower. So that'll path that Warden down to the bottom just like he is hoping. Very well done from him. We do see the Queen coming in as well, and all the Root Riders. A nice Giant in to tank that 1 Spring Trap, and that Ice Golem will withstand a few more shots from the Queen and the Ricochet Cannon, and those will be going down before they deal any big damage to his troops. Very nice. We do see a Scatter Shot and a Ground Expo locked onto them, so hopefully the Root Riders can stay alive for him. We're baiting out that Clan Castle. Triple Ice Golem. No Furnace in the core there. He did not bring a Poison anyways. He was not concerned about the possibility of a Furnace in there. Slowing down a little bit. It looks like one of the Root Riders is going down. Maybe not. It does go down there, so we have 3 Root Riders remaining. Those Ice Golems are going to be slowing us down for a little bit here, but he will keep going in. Beautiful overgrowth, taking out that Town Hall and all those buildings in the core create perfect pathing for his troops. As long as those Root Riders can stay alive, healers look like they're targeted onto the wrong thing right now. I'm not sure how many Root Riders are left, if any. We do still have 3 of our 4 abilities left. The Warden obviously had the Fireball, so there's no Healing Tome or Eternal Tome to keep him alive. There is some scary defenses on the back end, like Flying Chicken just said in the chat. That is for sure. RC ability was popped. We do see the Overgrowth to get the RC to defeat those back end defenses. Beautiful timing on that pop from the Overgrowth. Takes out that multi-Inferno tower that the troops would not be able to get through to, as all the Root Riders are going to the outside. They do have 3 of them alive still, and this is looking like it will be a 3-star for Einstein, as he still has that Barb King ability. This is one thing that we always seem to see. If they're able to keep that Barb King ability until there's 7 defenses left, or 7 buildings left, it is a super easy 3-star for them every single time. Beautiful attack from Einstein. Another 3-star today. He is perfect on the day, and it looks like we are going to be getting a bracket reset at this point. Very, very likely with those 8 stars on Rapoded's side. If Tribe is unable to get a 3-star here, then we are most certainly looking to get a bracket reset. Tribe will only need a couple of 2-stars, and we have the man who has not failed a single attack in the World Finals with General X still to go. So I would almost certainly guarantee that he is going to be getting a 3-star. Bracket reset is where, due to the way that the tournament works, it is a double elimination tournament. So since Tribe made it to the finals in the winner's bracket, and they have not lost a single match yet, they do get a second life in a way. So even if our RPG Rapoded is able to defeat them here, they will need to defeat them again, since Tribe has not lost a single match and Rapoded has lost one in these wars. I believe Rapoded lost to Elevate in the second upper bracket match in the semifinals, and they were able to come back and defeat Elevate earlier today and make it to the finals of the World Champion, trying to reclaim their world title, do it for 2 years in a row. Can they get it done? We see a Warden charge going in with the Angry Jelly and a fire furnace, one of those things, going in at the top to help up with those trash buildings and not let him get distracted once the Angry Jelly pops. We do see some rocket loons going in on the bottom. What are we taking down? It's hard to tell because they don't like zooming in on anything. It is a monolith, so he will be taking a monolith down on the bottom and popping the Giga Bomb. Very important to get out of the way. He did take that out so that his Flame Flinger is not getting targeted down, as it does outrange the Flame Flinger on the bottom. Monolith can actually outrange the Flame Flinger and can outrange the Rocket Spear, so do keep that in mind if you're using either in any of your attacks. So the Warden does have the Angry Jelly ability done now, and it will be going for that Town Hall. That is most likely what he's looking to take down. There's not very much damage on him there, so he should be fine to just take out the Multi-Archer Tower and the Town Hall. And we will see a Rocket Loon attack coming in here. He's popping a couple extra ones, taking down a Flame Flinger, or sorry, a Fire Spitter there. I am really bad with these names today. I don't know what is going on. The Warden did get distracted by something there. I'm not too sure what it was. It might have been some skeletons, but he did not feel like going for the Town Hall. Unfortunately, all those healers are going to go down from that Fire Spitter. Oh, that is not good whatsoever. It looked like he wanted to fireball there, and he mistimed the invises way too early, so he was able to take down that core with the fireball. You could tell he wanted to get down those ricochet cannons, the multi-inferno tower, and possibly even the clan castle before it gets lured there. But I believe luring the clan castle is what distracted the Warden in the first place, and this attack is not going good for Temper. Warden did get distracted. Insane choke here from Tribe Gaming. They're going to need that bracket reset if this does not improve quickly and General X fails his first attack of Worlds. He does have his 2 heroes left going in on the top and an RC still that can go in, but we do have the Minion Prince on the bottom that is extremely tanky, and we have that insane Crusher Mortar going in and causing that King to go down extremely early in this fight. Even with the Phoenix pop, he won't be able to get very many more of these defenses down. And those skeletons might distract. They will. Unfortunately, distracting some of the Royal Champion's shots. Not too many. Crusher Mortar going down, but the Queen is getting targeted down by a Ricochet Cannon. The Clan Castle hasn't even popped yet. There's so much tanking that will be done by those Ice Golems. A couple of those Rocket Loons left to get a couple extra percentage, but it's not percentage that they need right now. It is stars, and going down 8 stars to 6 is not good at all. With 2 more attacks out of each team's side, they are going to need an absolute miracle if they want to come out on top. General X will most likely be up next. That seems to be the regular rotation for attacks here. And Tribe is not looking very, very good. Unfortunately, I'm feeling not too hot about picking Tribe to win in the bracket reset right now. They're not looking very good at all in their attacks, I do have to say. So there will be a bracket reset, and you will be able to get even more points in this World Finals here. So I'm 10 points away. I just need to make sure I emote on these next 2 matches on my other window that's pulled up here, and we'll be good to go. So I'm at 995 now. Just give me the opportunity to. It says we're not at the live. There we go. So we got General X going in here against Nabrax. Let's see if he can get another 3-star and go, what is that, 5 for 5 then. What do we have going in here? We do have the Super Yeti army, first one that we see in this war specifically, but we've seen it 3-star time and time again. It looks like the strongest army right now. I'm not sure if that's because people are going for those defenses against the Root Riders, and the Super Yetis are taking advantage of it. I'm not a pro myself, so I can't say. Unfortunately, his Furnace does get taken down by a rogue Tesla that he was not expecting there. So it doesn't take down all those outside trash buildings, but it's not a huge deal. Just a couple extra percent that the Warden will have to get himself. He is putting in a Archer there to help out a little. Warden's getting distracted by a couple of skeletons. We had some stuff going in on the top. It looks like we're using a Hog Rider to bait for any Teslas or anything there. Beautiful spot for a Flame Flinger there. It's going to get amazing value. And since that Tesla was already baited out on the left side by that Furnace, the Flame Flinger is completely safe. Imagine you 1-star and then your profile of emoting shows up. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that happening. It's only happened to a couple of people. Let's see what he's able to get done here. Getting the Flame Flinger, or oh my god, getting the Flame Flinger to be able to defeat the Fire Spitter is very important, as well as a multi-Archer Tower. 2 very scary defenses, that's for sure. Archer Queen is bringing the Warden over to the other defenses here, getting them to go in. Looks like we'll be seeing the Super Yeti's place right away. That Yeti will, or not the Yeti, the Ice Golem will be slowing down the Monolith, stopping it from doing any damage at the moment. Poison Tower getting popped is slowing down all of his troops, unfortunately. Ice Golem does get in there. Looks like he used the jump spell in the perfect spot. And will his king go in? I don't see anywhere else that the king could possibly go. So the king will be going to the core. As long as it doesn't get chunked down too much by the Monolith, it will not. He gets into the Town Hall. Can he get it a little bit deeper and get... Yes, it's getting baited by the CC troops to have a perfect Earthquake Boots in the core if that's what it has as his ability. It's still not going down somehow. How is the king still alive in the core? Earthquake Boots gets popped. This whole base has opened up with the queen, the king, and those Yetis in the middle, but they're all going down. Is there going to be enough on this back end to clean up? And we might be seeing the first fail from General X. Will it be enough? This is going to be extremely close here. He still has an Invis spell. We might see it popped on the RC. He is just letting it go down. He's going to save that Invis spell for his queen there. The Minion Prince is going to do insane work. Luckily, it gets targeted onto the Giant instead of his other heroes. Phoenix does tank for them, and he will Invis. Beautiful timing on the Invis, but unfortunately, it does not look like it will be enough. One shot from that Ricochet Cannon is going to be a little bit too much, and yeah, it will be the first fail from General X. This is the one thing Tribe needed to be able to get in, or back into this war. They need 2 3-stars, and they need 1 more fail out of her potted side. Unfortunately for General X, it's impossible to be perfect in this World Championship, but it came at not the worst time for his team, as they already have a huge lead. Decent percentage on it. You would have liked to see at least a little bit more. It almost looks like he is going to cry from this. You can tell that he did want that perfect perfect world championship finish there. Unfortunately, he was unable to get it. All healers died because Sneezy died in the start. There you go. Yep, all the healers got killed by the traps in the core there, and that was it for his troops. There's nothing to keep them alive when they were in the middle of the base, getting shot down by every single defense that is possible. You feel bad, Loki, honestly. Feels bad for him. But it is okay. Repotted is still in the driver's seat of this match. Tribe has to have 2 perfect attacks here, or they have 0 shot at coming back in this war. And we will see the rocket loon, or not rocket loons, sorry. We see some rocket loons clearing up some outside buildings for the RC charge to go in. Spirit Fox does get hit a little bit, but it doesn't look like this side of the base is very well trapped. So he should be safe here. We will be needing the double invis on here. Yes, the RC is running out of the invis as well, so it's required there. Hopefully it doesn't get targeted by the queen. It does not, so he will be going the direction he was hoping, getting it to go to the bottom there. Will he be going for the, ooh, unfortunate timing on that invis. The RC is going to the monolith, so it will take down the monolith, but not much more after that. Spirit Fox goes down a little early. The poison tower gets popped, and the ability, or the town hall does get 1 shot off, taking it down. Let's see if he's able to recover from the loss of the Spirit Fox there and still get a 3-star for his team. RC's getting healed back up by the healers. All the healers barely stay alive from that air defense that was taking them down slowly but steadily. A couple of air bombs get popped by Sneezy there. Beautiful. Or by the booger, not Sneezy itself. And this attack is going not so bad so far. Troops are getting healed back up by those healers. They're staying on those Root Riders that are sticking around. Ability pop from the Warden to keep everything from taking any shred of damage there. Healers can heal everything back up in the meantime. We got those rocket loons and balloons keeping the healers alive by tanking for any possible mines. We have a Yeti taking down the defending RC. Nice enough. King is staying alive just barely on the outside, creating that nice pathing for the rest of his army. A couple of spring traps are delaying him. Unfortunately, the King does get baited into the core there, so it's unable to keep that pathing going for him. Archers are going to be on the outside to help out a little bit, but the King is going to be getting destroyed, or his ability pop fairly soon. There's not that many defenses left, but the Crusher Mortar is an important one. King ability is popped. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit any of those high health buildings. It gets baited to the outside. Gigabomb destroys everything there. 1 Root Rider left, and it looks like it's going down. Is there going to be enough with this Crusher Mortar dealing insane damage to all his remaining troops? And unfortunately, it looks like it will not be enough with that defending queen there. Those healers are doing mad work to keep the queen alive. 13 seconds left, however, and it is going to be a time fail, it looks like. There is enough tanking from that queen with the healers, but not enough time to defeat these high health buildings with the storages and all these defenses remaining. Can you get 2 rows army panel in phone? I do not believe you can. And with that final emote, I get all the rewards on my thing here. We got the 10 Starry Ore for both my accounts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will keep that panel up on the side here, just so if there's any quizzes, I can let you guys know. And hopefully Nub is still in the chat to give us the answers, because they're the clear person who knows the most about the esports side of things here. I feel he could have used Healing Tome a bit late. I think he had the Eternal Tome, not the Healing Tome on it there. But yeah, he definitely needed to keep it a little bit longer. I don't know if it was really required at that stage of the base, if everything would have died without it. But unfortunately, that is not what happened. Let's see if Philip can redeem himself and get a 3-star in this war. He did get the only 2-star in their match against Elevate. Ooh, we do see a giant arrow coming in. We see when they have the Crusher Mortar and the Monolith in the core, they like to use that giant arrow right through the middle to get both of them down with some earthquakes and some lightning spells. And then we see the Queen charge and Warden charge on the outside. Nice pathing to get the Queen and the Warden to go towards the Town Hall and take that down early. With the help from that giant arrow, it is going to be a little bit lower health and go a little bit quicker there. All of his troops should stay alive under that invis easily, keeping the healers at least at half health after that Town Hall is done. Can you release the next Town Hall already? Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do that. And the Queen will be getting down at least one of these Fire Spitters here. Let's see if it can take down that multi-archer tower and where it's going to pass. He is trying to keep her to the inside and gain her to go to the other one. No, it will just take down that one multi-archer tower, but that is beautiful pathing from all of his troops there. There's nowhere except to the left where those Root Riders will go now. And they will take down that Fire Spitter without it dealing a chunk of damage to any of them. Just hitting a couple of Valkyries on the outside. Royal Champion is sticking around there as well to help out, create some even nicer pathing for the Root Riders. Hopefully the King can get some damage dealt to him so some snakes take out that air defense. But it looks like the Root Riders are going to be sticking to the core while the Royal Champion goes actually the same way with them. It doesn't go for that giant cannon. Ricochet cannon there. Unfortunately, that means the King will be taking a lot of damage and there won't really be anything to take it down. It will be stuck on that back end due to that one single inferno or air defense. Okay, it does go down and the Queen does target it down. So there's nothing left on that backside. It's just everything in front of them he has to worry about. Queen ability has popped fairly early here. It's not left for the end of the attack, but he does have the Royal Champion and the Barb King ability. Barb King is able to tank that multi-gear tower due to Frosty. Frosty coming in clutch with the insane slowdown that it provides. The King is able to stay up still, so it will keep its ability for these final few defenses in the core. When there's less than seven or less buildings left, it will get popped. Royal Champion is popped now, throwing those rocket spear shots, and he is celebrating. He knows this is a 3-star, and they are guaranteed to get a bracket reset here. Even with one single star, they were practically guaranteed to get a bracket reset. And it is good to go. He only needed 2 stars to play it safe, but he went for the 3 because he knew. He almost swagged the Barb King ability as well. And with that final gold swords going down, we are good to go. Don't also do Twitch. Then I need to buy a Twitch sub too. That's so funny. Do you stream on Twitch or only YouTube? I will be streaming on Twitch going forward. I'm going to try and get it set up today or tomorrow before I do my stream for playing through Hammer Jam. I just didn't do it for the finals here just because I didn't really have much time this weekend other than time I had to stream. And I had some other stuff I had to get set up with Discord and all that. So I'm not going to go solely Twitch. I'm doing a multi-stream to both. With a 5-star lead here, Repotted will be getting the bracket reset. Surprisingly enough, the one player that we don't see out of Repotted, well, I guess there was 2 players who did not 3-star, but the one that we don't see is General X, which is very surprising. Hopefully he can get the 3-star to clutch up in that last final match now that we're getting the bracket reset. And we'll be good to go. Who is MVP? For MVP, I'm not too sure. The bracket reset is because Tribe has not lost a single match in the World Finals yet. This is their first loss, and because of that, it's a double elimination tournament. So they get one more chance to try again to defeat Repotted and claim the World Championship title, as they were unable to do last year. I'm not too sure. Who do we think the MVP is for this match? Philip had a very nice 3-star there, but it was when the game was already decided. The match was already decided, or the match was already decided there. I'm sure this doesn't all apply to you, but you can get up to 80% time and cost reduction with Hammer Jam if you're a returning player with 50% time reduction in the past. Yeah, I knew about that before. It doesn't apply to me at all. It's better, like, getting the extra 50% time reduction from being a returning player is not worth it. Like, just playing the game and actually progressing in your base is going to get you way more progress than getting the returning player discount. Like, cool, it'll be cool to have like an 80% reduction, but it's not actually like good to do for your account. You are just slowing down. Temper MVP. Yeah, that's fair. I think he deserves it. I don't think he's really gotten the MVP this Worlds yet, so I think he might deserve it there. All right, so we got the final attack coming in for Kronos here. He did have the little, I believe it was an RC charge going in to create some nice funneling for his Root Riders. Everything getting slowed down under those Ice Golems in the core. There's multiple multi-Inferno Towers chunking down his troops. I'm not sure what is even left alive at this point. It's very hard to tell. There's a lot going on all at once. Crusher Mortar dealing insane damage. Root Riders pathing to the outside, leaving the heroes to get shot by that Fire Spitter. Unfortunately, that King is going to get popped very early here. 2 Fire Spitters left alive. He did try to take it down with something. I can see the Fire Spitter on the right side, but it did stay alive due to that Builder Hut. And now the King getting popped right there, and that is that. Royal Champion does have its ability still. Queen still has her ability. With that final compartment of a Ricochet Cannon, a multi-Inferno Tower, and a Fire Spitter now at full health, and the Town Hall getting some shots off, will it be enough? There are a couple of Root Riders that stayed alive due to going to the outside of the base. And that Overgrowth is getting popped at the perfect time, but without many healers left, those Root Riders are going down almost instantly, and it barely is able to open up that wall for her. Unfortunately, it looks like that multi-gear tower will not be able to be taken down. Oh, not even. Fire Spitter is staying up as well. That Ground Expo targeting the Queen, taking her down, and it's at 88% 2-star. No 3 stars from Tribe Gaming. They are not looking good at this point in the war. And they will require the bracket reset to have a single shot at claiming the trophy. We see sitting right in the middle there. Repotted standing up for some reason, but it looks like they're telling them to sit right back down. Oh, no, they're telling them to leave. So we will see a little bit of a break here in between the matches. The teams get some time to regroup. Tribe will be needing all the time in the world to get that done. They have one more shot. You can see all the Tribe fans sitting there on the edge of their seat. They are probably not very confident after that performance there. 0 3 stars. Na'Vi coming back, wild card entry. Na'Vi did not perform very well at all in the tournament here. Unfortunate for them. All right, and for the MVP vote, who do we think will be going here? There is a quiz. There's the MVP vote. You just gotta pick someone. General X getting a lot of votes, even though he failed his attack, interestingly enough. Einstein getting the majority of them there. And it looks like it will be Einstein with the MVP for that match. Well done by him. He got another 3-star. Performing very, very well today. No interview this time around. We will just be going straight into the last match. Hopefully not too long here. I'm going to go back into my account here and see what's going on there. See how we're going. I got that 10 starry orb. Beautiful. Very nice to see. Are there any women playing in the tourney? Not that I have noticed. I don't think there are very many female esports players when it comes to Clash of Clans especially. I'm back. How'd it go? Repotted got the win there, and they are able to get the bracket reset. So we'll have one final match between Repotted and Tribe to see who will claim that World Championship title. Repotted with 3 3-stars and Tribe with 0. So it's not looking good for them unless they can figure out what is going on. What is Repotted doing with these bases to make them so hard to defeat? Did you see Judo's collab with Cock YouTube channel? I didn't see the video. I saw that they had the collaboration video. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That is very good for Judo, I guess. It was interesting for them to do. I like the collaboration feature on YouTube. That's very interesting. He was saying you should be upgrading walls during Hammer Jam, but I disagree. You only take advantage of 1/2 of the benefits. Well, I wouldn't say to keep your builders down, like up to upgrade walls. What I would do is keep one builder on some shorter upgrades, like just do traps or whatever. You can easily like just time it. So you farm a bunch of loot, then once that builder comes up, dump it all into walls, and then start another short upgrade on one of the builders. Then that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be keeping all my 5 heroes down once I'm obviously at the 20% boost from the gold pass, and once CWL is done, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then I'll have one builder that's on short upgrades, so I can upgrade walls in between, and then one builder that is just doing some random other upgrades in the village. Probably once I get my town hall to 5 stars here, I'm very close to it. I'm gonna get my builder huts up because those are very nice to have to heal everything up and deal damage to. It's really, really good. If you got any of your old accounts, you can get them back. 75% discounts on time and resources. Basically max crazy. Yeah, it's super easy to get a lot of stuff upgraded if you have 75% discounts. Yeah, unfortunately, Addy, both the clans there are full. Okay, so they are showing a bracket here. Let me pull that up. So this is what our tournament looked like here. So we had Elevate defeat Millicim, Repotted defeat Carry, Dizzy defeat Navi, and Tribe defeat Chibai in the first round in the quarterfinal. And then in the lower bracket, Millicim eliminated Carry on day 1 there, and Chibai defeated Navi to knock them out on day 1, which no one expected Navi to have such a poor performance in the tournament. Unfortunate for them. Elevate did defeat Repotted in the semifinal, and Tribe did defeat Dizzy. Then Elevate lost to Tribe 13-10 in the upper bracket final, and that's how Tribe was able to make it to the final right off the bat. Then in the bottom, we saw Millicim defeat Dizzy, knock them out of the tournament, and Repotted defeat Chibai as well. And they made it to the losers bracket round 3, and they defeated Millicim there. So on our final day here, our final 3 teams were Elevate in the lower bracket final against Repotted, where Repotted had the best performance in the tournament with 14 stars. Only 1 attack did not 3-star. And it was when the war was pretty much already over. Without that final attack, they still defeated Elevate, which is absolutely insane. But then we made it to the grand final, which we just saw, where Repotted completely demolished Tribe. Tribe was 0 3-stars so far today. They need at least a couple to have any shot at winning this championship here and claiming the trophy. I have my money on Repotted at this moment in time. They are looking unstoppable today. They're on a mission and they know exactly what they want, and it is that trophy. Let's see what they're showing right now on there. So we're just looking at the screen. They don't have a time set for when the actual attack or the second war will begin here. What's the minimum level for a usable action figure? The action figure is one of those equipment where you really want it to be upgraded as much as possible because of how much it gets boosted at the final levels. Like it ends with 18,500 health and 700 damage, but 1 level less than this and it's like 14,000 hit points. So the boost is crazy near the end. It gets exponentially stronger as the equipment gets leveled up. I would say probably at least like 21 for it to be like usable at a max Town Hall 17. It also depends what Town Hall you're at for where it's actually usable. That's one thing I don't see people talk about very much, but it really is Town Hall dependent what level your equipment is usable. Because obviously, like if you're Town Hall 14, you can't even max out your equipment there. Like that's not even a thing. So it doesn't really matter if like you can't even get it to that level. And obviously everything else is dealing less damage down there as well, so it doesn't matter for you to have it completely maxed. Like stuff with the fireball, its interactions change at every Town Hall that you're at. So like this fireball at what, like Town Hall 11, it's going to do a lot more work. It can pretty much destroy everything it needs to. But at Town Hall 17, this is doing nothing. This can't even do half the health of like 90% of the buildings of town hall, of this town hall up here. Wait, let me donate. Oops, claim that. Let me donate all my loot here. We got some more ruins going on this one too. Of course we do. I'll just rebuild that. Let's prioritize all these ruins here. Got that all going. Clan is looking good on this one. Can you show how to link account on your Discord? I'm tweaking. Let me see here. I'll go over onto the Discord and check out what's going on. Okay, it looks like the bot is working to add these here. Oh, people can see the token after? Okay, yeah, that's really not good then. Where did they... Someone said in the chat there that it's showing the token? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. I don't know. It should just send it as a private message, not as that. So I'm going to go in and delete everyone's messages here just so they don't have their API leaked, because that is not good to for people to have there. A little bit too much info on your account usually. So let me see. I think I can remove the requirement for the API token going forward. It shouldn't be an issue. Obviously, if someone, because the only reason that I had the API token requirement on there is that so that someone can't link your account to their Discord with just your player tag, which they can access in the game. If any of you have that happen to you, then I would just let me know, and I can fix it there, because I can unlink accounts. You saw what I sent you now, Drew? Oh, in DMs? Let me check Zytech. Make a channel where people can send message. Can I do that just by getting rid of like message history or something? Or can I make it so they can't see messages but they can send them? I guess that's a possibility, right? Oh, I deleted your I think I just deleted your message in there too. Zytech, I think so. Okay, let me try that while we're waiting. How to get mod Drew? I just kind of give it... Well, right now I only give it to people that I actually know in real life. Just because that's the safest way to do it. I don't really need mods at all. I have no need for it. So if I do, I will open up... what's it called? I'll open up applications for it and all that. But for the moment, we don't really need mods, to be honest. Server isn't that big, and it's not worth the risk, to be fair. Okay, let me change this channel here. So permissions for everyone. I don't know if there's a way to make it so that they can't see. I can only make it so that people can't see, like when you get rid of remove message history, then they can still see messages that are sent when they're online. Okay. I'll search it when the stream is done, and I'll see if there's a way for me to hide it easily for people. So after you do that, you should, I don't think it lets you delete the messages, but I'll go in there and I'll clean it up to make sure no one's stuff is leaked in the chat there. And I'll just remove the API token thing, actually. Set up server. Don't use. There we go. Okay, so you should be able to link. You should be able to link your account now without using the API token, so it'll be safer. I'm also going to make sure I refresh all the roles here so people who need them can get them. So let me do that real quick. Just manually refresh. Okay, there we go. Is it trying to change my name? Okay, it looks like it's actually working well, which is perfect. All right. Well, what is going on here? I didn't even look at the screen. All right. Can't you DM the bot and do it that way? You might be able to DM the bot to do it in there. I'm not too sure. You can stop reading message history temporarily in the bot channel. Let me just go in there, because doing that, like, it won't fix it in the future, but it looks like people can here, let me delete all these here, but people can still read the messages if they're sent while they're online.
I think at the start we felt elation.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm just deleting a bunch of messages of people linking just to be safe here. All right. Okay. There, I see there was another one linked there, and it looks like it worked. There you go. So yeah, you guys are all getting access to it there. Okay. So you don't need the API. So that's a temporary solution for it. I'll try and fix it so that people can can add or do it with the API token, but not have their info leaked as well. Very important to have there. So we'll get that working right away. I'm just gonna do a farming attack here to get some loot. In the meantime, it's a long time in between the matches here, honestly. A lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Not a lot of loot in the game here for now. That's pretty decent. And this person's got everything on the outside. Nice. I don't know what's up with the bases. It's hard to find loot. Yeah. Am I screwed if I did it with API but got in? No, that's fine. I don't know if... I don't think you guys can delete messages from Clash King. I would assume not, because it's not you sending the message, it's the bot. But I'm deleting them all so that you guys are fine. Doing it with API is actually the safer way to do it, just because then people can't steal your account and link it to their Discord without having actual access to it. Because if you just do it by player tag, someone can just go on your profile and take the player tag and they're good to go. What's going on here? Okay. Delete these ones for you guys too. I see there's more going every couple of seconds. So I'll keep deleting them as they pop in. Oh man, there's so many. Everyone's doing it now. I'll skip to the next while I'm deleting. Come on. Not a lot of loot so far. I have to wait a couple more days into Hammer Jam before there's a lot of loot in the ecosystem there. A lot of Dark Elixir, to be honest. Not much of anything else. Oh my god, there's so many messages here. Oops. That. Oh my lord. I didn't realize how many people actually linked their stuff while I was streaming here. Come on. Oh my lord, dude. Oh my god. At this point, I might as well delete the chat and start over, I think. Might be easier that way. I think I should. Let's actually just do that. Right. Oops, not that. Off topic. Let's create a text channel. Bot commands. Oh. Back, permissions, everyone has access to it there. Okay, I'll just reset that. That's good for now. When have they announced when they're actually starting the match? Okay, we got 2 minutes until the final match, so we're almost there. There we go. You have a tutorial for smart rushing on your videos. Yeah, I'm slowly covering it, Charles, in every one of my free-to-play videos there. There will be another one coming out in the next couple of days for the next week on my account there. Don't we have a bot to clear all chat? I'm not really sure. Isn't that one guy in the Stoll clan screwed because one guy or Discord's banned in his country? That's not a big deal. I don't think it's not completely mandatory. Like if there's situations like that, I'm not gonna kick someone out just because they have no opportunity to use Discord. Like that's not their fault. Oh, /purge for Arcane. Good to know, good to know. I don't use Discord that much. So I don't really know anything about the bots. The last time I used Discord like actively was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. You got just under a minute until the next match in the finals here. Up to 86 starry ore. Not too shabby on this account. I don't think I got any more of those meteors yet. I still haven't gotten any on this account. Only on my free-to-play. Make them move country. Yeah, you have to move to a different country just to be in my clan. Very important. Anything on this one? Nope. Nothing here. Do I have anything to start on this? It's about tomorrow morning I can start the next upgrades and all that. Good to know, good to know. All right. Looks like the teams are about to get onto the stage there. Or maybe they are already. I didn't realize it closed it. Or are they doing? Yeah, they're just going up right away now. Country is temporary, clan is permanent. Can't sacrifice something to be in a clan. Yes, as long as Clash of Clans doesn't get shut down like Squad Busters, then clan will be permanent. I can guarantee that. That is for sure. All my heroes at level 1. Oh, that's so funny. 2 days until Town Hall 13 already. It's pretty crazy on this account. Not gonna lie. 5 hours and I'll get my blacksmith upgrade started there to level 5. We'll be cooking with that. Are you EU or States? I am Canada, so I am neither actually. I don't really know what else I want to upgrade on this. I guess I'll just wait until Town Hall 13, then just get the regular stuff up. I will have some scatter shots to place as well before I can get to Town Hall 14, so there's going to be quite a few defenses to place there. I will be getting my 5th builder right away. 51st state soon. Never. That is not happening. We got CWL match on this clan too, so we're doing good. Trumpster's going to get me. I don't think so. Oh, I didn't realize there's like a meteor in the thing there. Are there other ones around? Oh yeah, there's one up top. And then a crater on this side. So stuff is happening around the base in the game. Let's see, are we on pace to get all the rewards? We need 12.5 billion, and in a day we've got just over 1 billion, it seems. So we are on pace for it there. Oh, it looks like we're getting into our first attack. So Tribe will be going first. And it looks like it's going to be Castro. For some reason, this stream does not have the actual view of it. So I guess we'll just be going in with this view until they fix that. Great. Very clutch from Clash of Clans there. Thank you very much for making it possible. For me to advertise this. Great. It's just not working now. Alright, so we got the RC charge going in. We will get that Town Hall down. Good start from Castro here. He's going in with the Root Rider attack and taking down the Town Hall early. Hopefully goes to the top just like he's hoping. Yes, it will. The RC is going to get a little bit more value there. He still has 5 invis spells, so he has plenty to go on this attack. Okay, we do have the actual stream pulled up now, so we're good to go. It got a little bit more value and the Crusher Mortar. Beautiful attack here from Castro. Can you get anything else? No, he will not, so he will just recall that. I can't remember. I don't see. The Spirit Fox, unfortunately, was not recalled. It got left behind, and it died there. Unlucky for him. Misplaced that recall and had the RC run through everything while the Spirit Fox got left behind. Those Ice Golems are getting baited over. Furnace is going down to the poison in the core. And those Ice Golems will be slowing everything down while those scatter shots take out one of the RC. Oh, any of the Root Riders going down? Yes, one Root Rider is going down and another one at extremely low health. The healers are stuck on the wrong troops there. Unfortunately, 2 of the Root Riders going down and another 2 at low health. He does still have the ability for the Warden, but will it be enough to keep them alive through this back end? I can't tell what their health is at, but it can't be too much. Okay, Healing Tome is popped there, so they will get healed back up. They should be safe. Or is that the Eternal Tome? No, that is the Healing Tome. Root Rider is going down, it looks like, from the scatter. Hard to tell. It looks like there's only one left, and he got baited to the outside, so it will not be tanking anything. It will be staying alive, which could be good for him. He does not have any abilities left, however, and those heroes will not be enough to clean up this back end. We still have the Monolith, Multi-Inferno Tower, the tanky Defending King, and a Multi-Archer Tower, as well as a Multi-Archer Tower on the backside that did not go down. And that will be that for this attack. Maybe one more percentage, but not much more after that. Warden is not going down without a fight. I'm not sure what it's attacking. Oh, it is going for... Oh, that's the Queen on the wall, not the Warden. Sorry. Got confused between the two. With that Monolith, though, those healers will not be able to keep it alive. And unfortunately, it's an 87% 2-star. Not a good start from Castro in the final match of this World Finals. Unfortunately, he would probably like to get a little bit more out of his attack. And we do see someone attacking already. I'm not sure if it's just mistimed. Oh, he's looking at a replay. Okay, so he's watching the replay there already to see what went wrong. You could be a Giga Caster. I don't even know what that means. Default King skin? I didn't even realize that. That's funny. Usually you see the weirdest skins. Are they still showing off this war scenery? The new one on all their attacks there? I wonder if the pros just got it for free. so that Clash of Clans could show it off, or if they actually bought it, because some of them had it before it was even in the shop on Friday. No, we do have the War Machine scenery here. We don't have the brand new one. Okay, got some archers creating some pathing here for what exactly? We will see another giant arrow to take out that monolith. Maybe? Nope, we'll take out... Oh, unfortunately it misses that multi-inferno tower. Poor aim from Leo. Will not get as much value as he was hoping. He does get the spell tower down, which is great in the core. That thing is a menace in slowing down all your troops and just causing them to die very quick. He does need to invis quickly, and he does get it down. Queen will be staying alive, luckily. He will need to pop another one. Those healers are not healing just enough for it to survive by itself. And there's going to be 2 Expos doing insane work to all of his troops, and he will need to recall. Let's see. Okay, he goes from the bottom side here, so he is going into the Town Hall. Unfortunately, 1 healer was left behind and does go down. Another healer at very low health, it looks like, in that swarm at the top, but there will be balloons to tank for it and everything, so it should be safe. Oh, that air defense is taking some shots. It looks like it might have defeated one of the healers up top there. Zap Quake, giant arrow again. Yeah, we saw quite a few of those, but this one didn't go as well. That multi-inferno tower is out of range of the queen, but the Root Riders will go towards it there, so it's not that big of a deal that he missed it there. He did get the spell tower down, which was probably the main goal, I would assume, with that. And he gets a lot of value. There is another poison tower that gets activated. I don't know if he wanted it to be activated, however, because he does use the overgrowth right after. That was kind of late on that there. That king, if it does not go back to the middle right now, it will avoid that multi-archer tower and let it get a lot of damage down on it. It might have to pop the ability early. Luckily, Frosty gained a couple extra shots before going down, slowing it down just enough, it looks like, so the king will survive a little bit longer. Unfortunately, all the Root Riders are down in the middle, and we will be seeing a 2-star here. There's 0 chance with no abilities left except for the king to defeat all these buildings on the back end. Pathing was not very good in that attack there, I will say. All the troops got sent to the middle a little bit too early, and there's just not enough damage here for the king to be able to clean up. He will get some extra percentage, but Tribe is taking the lead in this first attack. It looks like it might end at 79 or 81% he will get to. Unfortunate final attack from Leo, unable to get another 3-star there as he did earlier. So we will see if General X, Einstein, and the rest of the team can clutch up for him. This is going to be an interesting war. We don't see Repotted coming out with the early lead here. Tribe might be able to take the lead with a 3-star and leave Repotted with only another 3-star as the option to stay in this war. They do have the percentage lead as well, so if they can get a 3-star here, Tribe will be in a very, very nice spot. Remember us in 2028 when you're a caster? I'll try. The video again, yeah, every time they love showing it. Alright, let's see what Nabrax is cooking up here. Got the regular equipment on the Archer Queen. We do see a Dark Crown. We see a dragon attack coming in. Very interesting. Tribe is loving their dragons. And he is also bringing the healing and Eternal Tome, just like I do. This is a very, very similar comp to mine, except I don't have the magic mirror. I have the Giant Arrow, but in the esports mode, the Giant Arrow cannot take down those air defenses, so there's no real point in bringing the Giant Arrow for that purpose. We did see a Yeti get very deep into the base there, baiting out the CC. Hopefully that isn't an issue for his RC. He is baiting the CC troops over with that Rocket Loon. Might have not been the best play there. Hopefully the RC does not get distracted. It does not. It keeps going straight forward. And we will see the double invis timing now, but he's going to get a lot of value here, and he will get the Town Hall. Oh, unfortunate misplacement on that RC. And now look at that pathing. It is not going where he wanted. That Spirit Fox might go down if there's any bombs in this area. He is going to need some more invis spells. Nice timing on that, just placed as the Spirit Fox invis was coming up, but the Spirit Fox will go down there. He does get another multi-inferno, and he will get all 3 multi-infernos down. Those are huge against dragons, so that is super important for him. And very nice with the Archer Queen to defeat those ice golems and not distract any of his other troops at all. We see the Lava Hound going in to distract for the air defense, gets popped by a couple of black mines very, very soon, and one of those dragons will be going down to the air defense. Nope, just barely not. One dragon activates the Giga Bomb, which is beautiful for him. Not much damage going in. Let's see if that queen can make up, defeat the Barb King. It looks like the Headhunter will allow it to do so, and that Fire Spitter will go down without doing too much damage to the dragons. Attack is looking fairly good so far. The Minion Prince still at full health, still has the ability to get boosted up if a couple more dragons go down. You got that healing and Eternal Tome pop to keep all those dragons alive from the Fire Spitter and the air defense there, and that defending Minion Prince as well. The Queen is going down to that long-range multi-gear tower, but he does retarget it using a Giant and the Giant from the action figure. Very, very well done. It looks like the Giant might open up that wall for the Queen as well. It looks like no, the Queen will be going to the outside. There is a tornado trap to distract from that multi-gear tower, but I will say I think this is a 3-star. He has 40 seconds left. That Minion Prince is still very, very high health, and the Phoenix is still left on it. There is just that long-range multi-gear tower. Will it be enough to defend? I don't believe so. Let's see what it can do. It would have to get that Minion Prince down very soon, but it will not. And there's so many dragons left with 3 of them, and the Warden and Tribe will be getting the first 3-star of this match and taking the early lead in percentage and stars, unless Rapoded get a 3-star in return and tie it back up. Very nice dragon attack from Nabrax there. Esports mode is indeed very tough, Cyan. You are not wrong about that one there. Bro is not remembering us. I can barely remember people's names now. I'm sorry, I'm just not good with them. But a beautiful attack from Tribe. Who do we got coming in from Rapoded's side to match the energy and get a 3-star in return? That is their... If they can do that, they can stay in this war and make Tribe get another 3-star to stay in the lead. Looks like we are zooming in on Amir. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Someone told me how to pronounce his name. Was it like Amirhan or something? I'm not too sure. Can't imagine the nerves. I know, right? They are pros for a reason, though. They are built for it. Amersian? I'm assuming Amirjan? Well, let's see what he can do. I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing these names here. It is not a name that I normally find in Canada here. Let's see what they can do. Nice pathing using that invis to get that multi-gear tower down. But it looks like the RC will go to the top most likely. Yes, it is distracted, and he will just use the recall spell off the bat there. Using the poison to get that furnace down early. Very nice from him. He's got the Root Riders going in, getting those defenses stunned, hopefully. Going in from behind the Fire Spitter, as we always see. Those Fire Spitters are no joke, and they love to get them down. Getting the Overgrowth in early, going to create that perfect pathing towards the Town Hall, and get that Rage Tower, I believe that is, stunned. We've not seen many Rage Towers, and getting it completely neutralized, so it will get almost 0 value from being Overgrowth. And by the time it gets popped, everything will most likely be down. Even under the Healing Tome ability, a lot of his troops are going down. Let's see, Rage Tower will get popped now. It is only really boosting a Scatter Shot, but the Scatter Shot does a lot of damage, and he will invis everything there. Very nice invis to keep his troops alive. Unfortunately, the Root Riders are all down, except for that one there, and yes, it is going down. I'm not sure if this is going to be a 3-star. It looks like the Royal Champion went down extremely early. He does still have 2 abilities left. The Overgrowth is popped. We have 3 multi-Inferno towers on that back end and nothing to get over there, as well as a Crusher Mortar and a Ricochet Cannon. Tribe bringing out their best bases when they need them the most, and they are defending extremely well for them. That Crusher Mortar is going to force the Archer Queen to use her ability right now, and she has no other option than to do it. Can the Barb King get into a perfect position to pop that ability and get damage that he so desperately needs here? Those Archer Queens getting completely demolished by that Crusher Mortar, unfortunately for him. And that defending Minion Prince will stop him from doing anything else. 3 multi-Inferno Towers do insane work. And suddenly, Tribe takes the lead. This is insane. My prediction looks like it's coming true. I did predict Repotted to force the bracket reset and Tribe to win in the end. And now we are going to need to see 3 stars from at least General X and Einstein if they want any chance of coming back in this war. We still have Philip as well, or Philippe, who will have an attack. I'm pretty sure he did 3-star in that final attack against Tribe. So does he have it in him to do it again and help his team out? We have 3 of their best attackers left on Repotted, so I would not count them out yet. But we will see some really good attacks out of Tribe as well. We already saw 1 3-star after they got none in the first attack, and Kronos is going in for the second tier. What's the minimum rank for Town Hall 16 and 17? Town Hall 16, I believe, is 20 or 21, and Town Hall 17, I know, is rank 25, if that's what you mean. Repotted has already had to do 2 matches today, and let's see if Newell is right in saying that the exhaustion is getting to them. Nice fireball from Kronos off the bat. We see the first frozen arrow, very rare, but we are going in with the solo queen charge here, and that is why. It is very good on those queen charges. We see how much it's slowing down that ricochet cannon and not being able to do any damage to that queen. Let's see, we got some rocket loons going in to do some mad work on a ground expo. We see an air expo on the bottom as well, actually. Very rare for this attack. We have a 3-pronged battle going on here. Some troops at the top helping out that warden, mainly tanking for the balloons. That king is going down to the archer queen under that frozen arrow. She did have the angry jelly, and it is done for now. It looks like she'll probably go after the royal champion. No, the royal champion does run away there. Oh, it will go after the queen now in return. Let's see if the queen can stay alive with the help of that frozen arrow on the royal champion. It's going to be close, especially with those clan castle troops, and she does, and he recalls her. So we have the flame flinger on the bottom doing mad damage to everything. There's going to be a couple archers coming in. He will have to get them down with some defending troops. He will put a minion down or 2 to help out. We still have the warden on the top side doing some extra work on those high health defenses in the scatter shot and the multi-inferno tower. And we do have a push coming in on the bottom, the archer queen and the king. It looks like he will have to invis and barely keeps her alive. Beautiful invis from Kronos there to keep her alive. What will the king do? Pop his ability. He is forced to pop it there. Let's see if the Phoenix will keep him alive and allow for a little bit of extra tanking, helping out the queen. It looks like that fire spitter is targeted onto the queen though, so it's not getting distracted. That queen might be going down right away now that it gets into the ricochet cannon. She will pop the ability. She had the magic mirror on her, but that cannon is doing mad damage. He will get the town hall down with the rocket spear. Will he have enough in the tank to finish off this base? That flame flinger is still alive, but that one defending minion prince in the core along with the crusher mortar are going to be scary for him. Did have a freeze saved up for it. Luckily for him, that RC was not getting targeted at all by the crusher mortar, and that will clutch the attack for him easily. That will be a 3-star. Beautifully timed freezes to keep that queen alive while fighting that minion prince, and the RC not getting targeted by the crusher mortar allows him to easily 3-star, and it looks like Tribe might be able to get the win and win the world finals. After getting 0 3-stars in their last match, they come back with 2 out of 3 so far. Kronos really likes to do multi-sided attacks. Yeah, it really seems like he does. How are these attacks possible, bro? I know, it's absolutely insane. Holy Headhunter plus Frozen Arrow effect on Defending King. I know, right? It literally could not attack at all. It was down to like 90% slowed. Kronos going in there with a 3-star. with the frozen arrow, something you never really see. He did the same yesterday. I must have missed that match, but that is crazy. Tribe fans popping off in the stands. They know that if Einstein does not get the 3-star here, it is all but over. Let's see if he can do it. He did it twice already today. Can he do 3 in a row? That attack might be MVP worthy indeed, Cyan. That is going to almost secure the win if they're not able to 3-star in return. What do we got going in here? We got Rocket Loons. We will have a Fireball from Einstein. This is going to be interesting. What is he going to be able to do? We are going to see a similar attack here going in from multiple angles. What are we looking at for the Fireball from the Warden? Are we going extremely deep into the base to get that Town Hall, Monolith, and Clan Castle down early? Or are we going to see it early on this low compartment here? It looks like we're going to be going deep into the base. Oh my god, that Warden couldn't have gotten any closer to death there. But no worries at all. He pops the invis with absolute perfect timing to keep it alive and not waste its Fireball. He did exactly what was needed from it and got it done. It looks like with this Fire Spitter going down possibly, he will be popping the Fireball on that core. Let's see what he does here. We're probably going to be seeing some invises super soon. Warden is distracted on these trash buildings. He is going for the core there. Oh, wow. And get that... Holy, get the Crusher Mortar, get the Clan Castle without a single troop popped, and get a bunch of damage on that Town Hall. Those Builder Huts are healing it up. It looks like he's going in on the side with the Flame Flinger, opposite of the Warden. I would assume usually that you would see the Rocket Spear from the Royal Champion to take down the Town Hall, but that Monolith will also outrange the Rocket Spear and do a lot of damage if that's his plan. So what are we going to see to take all of that down? You see the King and Queen on the bottom there, so those are most likely going to be going towards the Town Hall with that Flame Flinger, creating some perfect pathing for him. Nice wall breaker in there to get the King and Queen into a spot where they can deal the most damage possible. On the King, we did see, I believe, the Earthquake Boots and the Spiky Ball. Or maybe was it Giant Gauntlet or something? We do have the Phoenix. No, we do see Earthquake Boots, so the Queen will be able to get into that Monolith compartment and all of that. I would assume we'll see the RC popped fairly soon, but this is looking like a 3-star early on. There's going to be all this health up with the 3 healers and the 3 queens that will destroy everything in that compartment. And with the King not even having the Phoenix popped on it yet, this attack is going beautifully. Flamefinger is getting absolutely ridiculous damage. That Rage compartment is doing absolutely nothing. He hasn't even placed the RC, and almost all the defenses are gone. He can swag the RC in this attack. Beautiful attack from Einstein. Exactly what RPG needed, just like Nub said in the chat. And look at that. There comes the RC to take out those final couple of defenses. All the heroes are still hanging out in the bottom, but they did not do anything to help out in this attack. Those Yetis coming out of the attacking Flame Flinger. Einstein with the shush. He deserves it there. Perfect day for him. Beautiful attacks exactly when RPG needed it, when Repotted needed it the most. Whoever wins deserves it. Zytexite is cheering for Tribe, but if RPG wins, they deserve it. I agree. I'm cheering for RPG personally. I'm becoming a General X stan after how well he's performed here and in the Clash combo there. Einstein hard carrying his team. No kidding. 3 stars. Doing exactly what they need. We're going to need to see General X and Philip with 3 stars as well if RPG wants to take home the title. But what will Tribe do in response? They could get perfect wars here and they will win no matter what. We got Rakirez going in against Einstein's base. Can he do it in return and get the 3-star? Let's see what happens. We got 5 Root Riders, more than we usually see. There must be a lot of damage in this base that he is scared of. We don't see any Rage Towers or anything like that. We see the regular equipment so far on the heroes. We see the Eternal Tome and not the Healing Tome. Makes me think that there definitely is a lot of damage in this base that he's very scared of, with the amount of Root Riders and the Eternal Tome over the Healing one. We will see the first RC charge with a single invis on the first cycle. We will see double invis going up here, especially because the RC is about to walk out of it. Oh, Not the greatest timing. Gets the RC to very low health, but amazing timing to get the RC onto the Town Hall. Unfortunately, a Spirit Fox might go down. Yes, it does. Just barely from a ground expo in the other side of the map. But getting the core down, this is going to be perfect pathing for the Root Riders and pulls that RC out of there. He still has one Invis, a Freeze, and a Poison left to use on this base once that Furnace presumably gets popped out of the defending clan castle. The 5 Root Riders going in here, nowhere else to go but straight forward. We see the Queen on the outside, not very common, but the Queen will be the one creating a little bit more of a path for the Root Riders. They're going to be going around because he did get the Town Hall down in that compartment. There's no real other defenses. King is popped on the outside as well to create a little bit more pathing for the Root Riders, hoping to get that Wizard Tower down probably before the Root Riders get close so they don't path too far to the outside, and he will. Nice there. All those red mines getting popped by some balloons, so those healers will definitely be safe the rest of this attack. Tornado Trap getting popped, but not doing too much for him. A nice freeze on the Crusher Mortar early and the defending Minion Prince. Beautiful. He knew exactly when to pop that Eternal Tome. This is why he brought it. There's a Poison Spell down. There is a Crusher Mortar doing mad work to his buildings, or his defenses, sorry, his attacking troops there. But it got completely neutralized. A lot of the Root Riders are getting extremely low. The Giga Bomb doesn't pop in time to protect the Crusher Mortar, and there's not that much left. The one scary defense on this base is going to be that Monolith. We see a interesting Ice Golem on the side of the base there. It's not really tanking too much. You would have thought he might want to use that against that Monolith, but no, he did not. We still have the King ability left. This is going to be close. The Root Riders are all going down. They can reach all the buildings in that compartment without Root Riders, however, the Queen. So we'll see. He did have 2 more of those Rocket Loons taking down that final air defense. And this is going to be a 3-star for Rakirez. And Repotted is not looking good. They will need 2 3-stars in return, and they will need a fail from Tribe. Attacking from the opposite side of Monolith always scares me. No kidding, but he knew exactly what he needed to do. Welcome everyone who's joining the stream here. I see we got a couple more people coming in, and we are here for the final attack that what might be the final attack that matters from Repotted. If General X is unable to 3-star here, then this war is over, and Tribe are your world champions.
Do I have to be there at 2?
All right, so we got General X going in here, and we got the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. We got the Super Yeti attack going in. Flame Flinger at the top right off the bat, popping a nice Poison Tower with that Yeti early. Very nice from him, creating a little bit of pathing for his troops. Warden going in on the bottom. I didn't see if we have a Fireball or if we're just doing some Warden Walk to create some pathing for those Yetis. Not 100% sure what we're doing here. We'll see soon enough. Let's see what the plan is. We got 2 Rage spells. We used one early on, keep the Warden alive under the rage of the healers. Got Hog Rider going in at the top. I'm not too sure what for. Maybe to make sure there's no Teslas hiding at the top there. And it looks like we're going to be going straight into the Town Hall here. Nice timing with that Flame Flinger to defeat the Builder Hut and all of that there. Warden's getting distracted by the fact that the Angry Jelly ability is no longer popped, and the Queen is pulling the Warden to the top. Flame Flinger is going to be taking down the Fire Spitter that would be attacking his troops as they walk through the base. Super Yetis are placed, and we see the King as well, so we got everything going in there except the RC. Let's see what this attack can do. Will it end in a 3-star and keep Repotted in this war? Nice freeze in the core there to neutralize those dangerous multi-inferno towers. There is a multi-gear tower chunking down one of the Super Yetis. It looks like it will be going down. Nice King ability, open up everything except that Crusher Mortar. However, it is in range of the Queen from the outside of that wall, luckily enough for him. And he still has 2 more abilities to pop. He hasn't even used the Warden ability, and this is most certainly going to be a 3-star when you still have 3 abilities. There we go. So we got the Queen ability out, we got the Warden ability out, and soon we'll have the Royal Champion ability popped. He will 3-star this base and keep Repotted in it. It's all up to Tribe to see what they can do. Let's see, what do they need? They need about an 80%, 80-something percent 2-star will guarantee Tribe the win. General X keeping his team alive, and we'll see what Tribe can do in their final attack. General X with almost perfect world championships for him. If they win it, you can almost certainly give him the MVP for the tournament. But we'll see what Temper can do. Bro's emoting mid-attack. He deserves it. He earned it. And it all comes down to this. If Tribe does not get a 2-star and something percentage, I'm not 100% sure what it is because they aren't showing it for me. Okay, so it's 74% to 77.4% right now. What that means is that if Tribe gets 2 stars and they get, what would that be? About an 83%, I believe. 83% should clutch them the war here. American, or sorry, I can't pronounce the name. I say it every time. But we need Temper to get at least 83% to clutch up. And they're going with a Root Rider attack here. He does need the 2-star as well. We'll see where he's going in from. Nothing crazy going on here. Just using the regular equipment on all the heroes. And he is using the Eternal Tome. That Warden is going down low really early, but it looks like it should be fine now. Not much damage left to deal with the Warden there on the defending end. Who do you think the MVP will be if Tribe can clutch? Probably Kronos, I would say. That would be my guess. Temper, look, there's a butterfly on your shoulder, Nub says. Yeah, get distracted, please. I mean, I did predict Tribe to win it, so either way, I'm going to be very happy with how this ends up. Amazing, amazing World Finals. Very exciting matches here. Very interesting strategies we've seen as well. We saw that Super Yay strategy get deployed time and time again. The pros were hiding it in their back pocket for the World Finals here. We saw a lot of RC charges, but just as many Queen and Warden charges as well. So maybe the RC isn't as strong as before, or maybe it's just an evolution of the meta, and there's just more options that we have before Town Hall 18 drops here. It's going to be exciting to see how the game shifts once Town Hall 18 drops. Those Root Riders are getting extremely low, but remember, he does have the Eternal Tome to keep them safe. And that's a healing spell that we see there. Very, very interesting to see from Temper to keep it alive. He still needs a lot of percent in this. He did get the Town Hall nice and early, and those Root Riders are healed practically back up to max. He has one more of the Overgrowth spells left, and he pops the ability there. Unfortunately, the Warden is getting targeted, but he will use the Overgrowth to neutralize that Monolith. And let's see here. Will the King go down and get its ability popped early? It doesn't look so. The Root Riders are splitting and slowly going down now. Crusher Mortar is about to get activated. All the Root Riders are dead. Will he have enough to get the percentage required? That Queen is going the complete wrong way for him there. Sneezy getting targeted by everything. Will it go down before the Queen even dies? It looks like it will. Sneezy, unfortunately, getting targeted down. Queen ability getting popped on the side there. King ability has already been popped. RC goes down, and it looks like he will not be getting enough percentage. It will be a very low percent 2-star. Let's see if he can get the percentage required with these remaining Queens here. He needs a little bit more. Can he get it? Needs about 5 to 6% more. The Wizard and Archer doing work on the side. Unfortunately, it won't be enough. And Repotted needs the 3-star. And they will be able to win. You cannot ask for a better finale to this. so close to clutching it for his team. But with Philip having the last attack in this war, it all comes down to this. Can he get another 3-star and get the win for his team? Scripted behavior, literally. Absolutely amazing worlds and an absolutely amazing finals in the bracket reset. Tribe coming in with 0 losses, and Repotted might be able to hand them 2 on the same day. We see General X looking like he's going to shit his pants because he has no control over what happens next. Everyone is stressed, I'm sure. Everyone except the man himself, who will be doing this final attack. He is the one who is in control. He decides everyone's fate in this final attack here. No one else has anything to say but him. If he can get the 3-star, he wins. If he can't, he loses. Let's see what he does here. Bringing in the Root Riders for the last attack. The troop that has dominated all of the tournaments this whole year is coming one final time to decide it all. We see the Healing Tome and the Rage Gem. We see a Flame Flinger getting that mortar out of the way very nicely with few troops there. Getting a mortar out of the way at the top to create some good pathing. We see the Giant Arrow on the Monolith, Zap Quaked down, as well as the Crusher Mortar. And we see the Queen and Warden Charge coming in from the top. 2-pronged attack to create some beautiful pathing for Root Riders to get them in there. And this attack is going beautifully to begin. We got some nice Ice Golems doing some beautiful tanking of the King and the Ricochet Cannon there, freezing it up, keeping the Queen alive, getting her into the base along with the Warden at super high health. We do see a couple of invises that will need to be popped here because there's a lot of damage coming in, and perfectly timed there to get that Multi-Inferno down, get that Ricochet Cannon down, and we'll most likely be seeing the recall right now. Yes, we do. That Flame Flinger is doing beautiful work on the bottom. See the Root Riders come in, the rest of the troops deployed there. Warden ability is still kept. We do have the Healing Tome, remember, on the Warden. So no matter how low those Root Riders get, as long as they're not dying, they will get healed back up to full health, most likely, under the healing from the Warden and the healers. There's one Root Rider not going down, just barely staying alive, and it's out of range of that scatter shot. It got in there. The Queen defeating the defending or the attacking Flame Flinger there, but those Yetis are coming in to get her in return, distracting her with those Yeti Mites, and they will defeat her. We're healing all those Root Riders up. None of them are dying. This is looking amazing for him so far. The Queen ability was popped fairly early, but that single Overgrowth is doing really good work to neutralize all those high damage defenses in the core. Remember, the Monolith and the Crusher Mortar were able to be taken down by a single Zap Quake and Giant Arrow. We also see a Skeleton Spell going in to do some work. Unfortunately, the Royal Champion is getting pulled away. Will it be enough? Will those Root Riders stay alive and get to the Fire Spitter and tank for the Royal Champion long enough? She still has her ability left. There's only a couple of high health damage or high damage dealing things left. The Queen is going down. It does not look like this will be a 3-star. This is extremely close. What will happen here? It looks like it is a fail for Philip. Unfortunately, he cannot clutch up for his team. And Tribe will be your 2025 World Champions. They survived due to the bracket reset, and Tribe come out on top. Absolutely insane match. They earned it. They fell to Repotted, who were Team Synchronic in last year's World Championships, and they're able to come out on top this year. Fire Spitter is so broken, Newell said. Absolutely. Fire Spitter clutched up that whole attack. I hate gambling. Update builder base someone had on a sign. That's so funny. What a beautiful match from both teams there. Repotted with the second place finish is nothing to be disappointed about. Obviously, you would love to have the repeat of the World Championship win, but they could not. Let's go to the mainstream here and listen in to what is going on.
And they have put on a show.
Indeed, they did it too. I agree.
Tribe Gaming.
I think we gotta go with Kronos for the MVP there. What a beautiful 3-star from him that kept his team on top and secured it. Itsu is happy indeed. I'm sure Carbon is also happy with his team, Tribe, winning the championship. Not even real medal trophy. Yeah, honestly, it really should be a better trophy, let's be real. Yeah, I saw Techie say it right when I said it. Yeah, Carbon is definitely going to be happy with that. Well done to Tribe. Very, very, very nice championship win for them.
After 6 years of the Clash of Clans World Championships, Tribe Gaming finally have their title. Gentlemen,
Congratulations to all of them.
All of you, by the way. Just
Beautiful
so
win.
You know, Kronos,
And let's listen
I
in
gotta
to all
say,
of their final speeches
try to put
here.
into words the emotions you're feeling right now, if possible.
I think they're giving us the words. That's all I want to hear. There's one word. Let me hear it!
I'm going to go down the line. Temba, you just had to give us a little sprinkling of worry, didn't you, right at the end there? But dude, you're a champion. How'd you feel, man?
It's amazing. I have no words.
There are no words.
I think the word is woo.
Neymax, friends,
Not really a
family,
word if you ask me, but
supporters, all here in the arena. What would you like to say to them, man?
Thanks to the whole support. It has been 5 years now. We were always so close, and finally it worked. Thanks a lot for everything.
It must feel like a weight off their
Castro,
chest
the
after so
two-time.
long, just
How amazing
never
is that,
being
man?
the
Now, you
winner,
know what?
always
I've
coming
gotta
so
say,
close.
Sitting in the audience yesterday, I had a conversation with a few of the other teams. Some of the guys from Na'Vi, some from Carry Esports. They all wanted you to win. How does it feel to have your peers supporting you as well?
I don't have a voice, so I can't say so much.
That's totally fine. We'll go over it. Are you happy?
Yeah.
He's happy. That's what we need.
My voice was honestly
I'm gonna
getting
dive
sore
over
too
here.
after all this fucking yelling
Ricky,
at my
man,
screen for the past 3 days.
$300,000, a world championship title. Dude, I can see the emotions on your face right now. But is there anyone that you would like to thank?
I mean, thanks to all the supporters. Screw all the haters. I love you guys.
They love you too. Now
I don't think it's that
welcome our
cringe. I think it's pretty
community
good.
Managers Marco and
Better than
Vlad
the,
onto the main stage to present you with your check.
Better than the
for
little videos that they
$300,000.
do,
Make some noise, DreamHack Atlanta.
to be honest. You can't even imagine the emotions
Step
going
forward,
through their
please,
head
guys,
right
to
now as
receive
well.
Your check.
It's hard to be
Have
composed
you
and
ever seen
sound
a check
cool.
for $300,000 before?
I mean, I have, but.
And also, English
not like
isn't their
this.
first
Yeah,
language, you have to
one.
I have
remember.
not, no.
Here we go.
A lot of them, at least. First World Championship Finals, goddamn question. When's Town Hall 18 going to be announced?
They have kept
I don't
us
know
on
if
the
they'll
edge
announce
of
it
our
here.
seats. This final was crazy. Ups and downs, but in the end, we have Tribe Gaming.
It's unfortunate that entry
as
point for
the
esports
world
is so high. Yep,
champion.
that is my issue with
This
it.
was a really, really
That's what I
crazy
will
road.
keep
And we
complaining
had
about.
two of you
As long as
with
I'm making
Judo
videos on
Bash
Clash of Clans, you'll
experiencing
hear me complain about
from
it.
the community side. How did that
Thank
feel?
you, John. I appreciate you. Let's not start too many parasocial relationships here. I am just a guy at the end of the day. $300,000
keeping us on the
for that
edge
win.
Of our seat was next
Beautiful,
level, and
beautiful.
we expected nothing.
We'll support you to be a
less
caster.
than a grand
That's the goal. That would be fun.
rematch
It would be fun.
between these two teams. Tribe Gaming coming out on top this year. What happens next year, Bash?
The equipment level down
Oh,
update was
baby, and we're still looking
though.
for our
Yeah,
first
that
back-to-back
really
champions,
pissed
but
me
this
off. That's why I made a whole video just
2025 World
about it.
Championships was pure cinema. An amazing performance from Repotted Gaming.
It was
Ultimately,
cinema,
our champions,
indeed.
Tribe Gaming.
You couldn't
Well done
write
from
it
Tribe.
any better. Coming down to the final attack, that's the thing you tell yourself in
Best
your
fit
head
for
when
caster.
you're practicing.
I don't know.
You're
Everyone says that, and I've never really thought of my
imagine
voice like it's
the
good for
final
YouTube
attack
or for
the
casting
world champion.
or any of that, but
comes
apparently
down
it
to
is,
this,
so that's
and
good.
it did in this competition.
I just get hype
and
when I
Tribe
watch things,
Gaming,
so
for the
I guess
first
it
time
works out.
ever,
I don't sound like I'm
crowned the world
falling asleep when I'm
champions.
watching
and of
stuff.
course, Pete Castro crowned a second time
No more
world
depression
champion,
voice
and
when I'm
he's
casting.
the only one of one to ever do it.
It is an
It
incredible
made the entry way harder.
achievement
Well, yeah, and you
doing
see
this
how
with this
many
team.
different abilities were used. Let's switch over here. Actually, no, you know what? Let's keep Tribe on screen for a little bit longer. We'll go into that after for a little bit, and then I'll get off. All right, I'm curious on what these guys triple rate on CWL or no settings with like huge range on attack. Every year brought a new champion, so I'm not too sad about RPG's loss. Honestly, yeah. There you go, taking the selfies. You earned it. Kronos with the beautiful 3-star in that attack. But yeah, it really did just make it more pay to win. And like I explained, if you guys watched that video, it takes you 2 months to max out an epic equipment without spending money. Like, it's ridiculous. How is that fair? It's a little bit better now that we have the Starry Ore, so it only takes about a month and a half to max out an epic equipment, but when you release a new one every 2 months. So if you want to be in esports, you have to play every single day and grind super hard to be able to use every single equipment. And that's only if you're already at the max level. If you're not at the max level and have all your equipment maxed already, and you're just trying to get into it like I am, it's going to take me a year and a half before I can even get to the point where I have a chance to compete at that level. It doesn't matter how well I do, like how good I am as a player, my shit won't be maxed and I just can't compete. There is one more question here if you need a couple extra points. How often do clan war leagues occur? And it is monthly. So get those final points in there. Hopefully you guys got all the Starry, Glowy, and whatever the other one is, Shiny Ore. Get that all done. It's monthly for the final quiz. Got 20 seconds left. We got just the casters yapping right now. I'm sure they did an amazing job themselves. A lot of them are not my favorite to listen to. That's why I did it myself. But you know what? They're getting paid for it, and they are a huge, huge force in this community, and you got to appreciate them for that. Yep, and it's not like Brawl Stars where everything is maxed for you in comp. Yeah, unfortunately. One change with Brawl Stars, though, that I kind of forgot about that makes it a bit worse is that you have to get pro rank in ranked to get into the championships now. It's not like the championship challenges anymore. So, unfortunately, it is getting a little less inclusive for that reason, since you do need to max out everything you need to play in ranked there and get up to pro rank. Obviously, it's not as bad as Clash of Clans in that way. It won't take as long to get enough troops or brawlers up there, but I believe they are changing it to that in the future. I know they were still doing the championship challenges even after they introduced pro mode. Clash Royale is also hard too. I thought they have the challenges though, the 20 win challenges. Aiden, do they? Like for Clash Royale, how do you qualify for it? The 20 wins? Yeah, so at least the 20 win challenges, you can get into the finals or get into actual esports side of it through that, and you don't need to have everything unlocked and maxed out. You still have access to it. So while Clash Royale, the game itself, is pay to win, the esports side isn't. And honestly, in a way, that makes me respect Clash Royale slightly more than Clash of Clans. And only for that, I will say, like, obviously the payment model for Clash Royale is very exploitative, and the way that they like nerf all the evolutions the second they become available to everyone who isn't paying is really fucked up. But Bobby, are you coming back? I don't think so. It's hard to tell. Shadow. I think Micah is returning. I'm fairly sure Micah was in here before. Yeah, let's hope so. Shadow came back. Well, I hope these people were actually in the clan before or not. But yeah, the equipment is the big issue here. Let me go on to my main actually, because I have more equipment unlocked so I can show it off. But I just want to talk about how many different equipment we saw in these matches here. Even in the finals by themselves. Oh, we got all this stuff coming up that I will have to start some more upgrades on here. I'll do a few hour ones. And I'm out of like resources, whatever. I'll do that right after the stream. Get that going. Anyways, let's look at the equipment here. So what did we see? We saw the giant gauntlet. We saw the spiky ball. We saw rage gem. We saw earthquake boots. We did see snake bracelet a lot too. So just from one hero, you need 2 commons and you need 3 epics maxed out to use the king efficiently. From the queen, we saw Invisvile once. It didn't go very well, so I won't count that. We did see giant arrow a lot. We saw the healer puppet a lot. Saw Frozen Arrow a couple of times. You don't need it, but it's nice to have. I guess where I was bitching about it isn't completely completely useless anymore as I thought, so that's good in that way. But you do need the Magic Mirror, absolutely, and the action figure. So that's 4 other equipment, 2 more epics you need maxed out. We did see everything except Archer Puppet, but there was only a single Invis Vial, so I don't really want to count that. And I only saw a couple of Frozen Arrow, so it's not, I wouldn't say it's required. Like, Kronos is just built different. That's just a different attack, you know what I mean? We saw Metal Pants, I think, like once, but it wasn't really used. Metal Pants, I do think is a good one. I think we saw Henchman Puppet a couple of times, but I wouldn't really say it's needed for esports mode. Dark Orb, 100%. Noble Iron, not really. We did see Dark Crown quite a few times, and we didn't see Meteor Staff at all because it just sucks when it is not max level. It really just sucks. But we did see the 3 comments here, no Life Gem. So you need those. You do need the Fireball. Luckily, you don't need the Lava Loon Puppet or the Heroic Torch because those suck. But from the Royal Champion, you do need E-Boots. You definitely need Rocket Sphere. You definitely need Haste Vial. I would say you definitely need the Seeking Shield. And Hog Rider Puppet people did bring. Every time they brought it, it felt like, honestly, the Rocket Sphere would have just been way better for them than the Hog Rider Puppet. It never felt like the Hog Rider Puppet actually got value. The Hogs die way too fast, and the Rocket Spear would just outrange things and get more damage in the long run. Like, yeah, the Hog Rider Puppet provides a little bit of survivability. It also provides health, but I would prefer, I believe the Rocket Spear provides some damage, which I would probably prefer on the Royal Champion there anyways. Oops, not doing that. We're just checking it. Yeah, it does provide damage. How are you doing on Dark Elixir Collector Challenge? Not well at all, because my Dark Elixirs are very low level. So I'll get it in about a week here. I'll get the 20% boost. I'm not too concerned about it. Do you still think, aside from the orb, the puppets on the minion is the best consistent equipment to have? So I do for a certain reason. I think with certain dragon attacks, the Dark Crown is definitely really good. I will be getting it up eventually. Honestly, I don't see the Meteor Staff ever becoming that meta. It's good when you don't have the equipment modifiers, but if they end up adding equipment level reducing modifiers to ranked or to CWL and stuff like that, then this thing just becomes useless. So honestly, do not upgrade this unless you have nothing else to upgrade. I would even, like, the Giant Gauntlet has more use than it. The Frozen Arrow has more use than it. The only things it's better than are, like, the fucking Lava Hound or Lava Loon Puppet and the Heroic Torch. So it's better than the bottom of the barrel things, and that's about it. But I actually got a few Meteor Staff level 9 last second clutches in E-Drag spam. See, it is good. It's good when it's max level. You'll find use for it in ranked, and you'll find use for it in CWL. It's just in the future, I don't think it's going to be a good equipment, and they don't seem to buff equipment. The Dark Crown is really good, especially paired with the Phoenix in those dragon attacks. BD glazes the Mazier Staff. Yeah, I know. That's one thing I disagree with him on a lot of the time, is that he really prioritizes looking at stats over actual functionality and how the game is played. And like, that's the issue that I have with a lot of his videos, is that he doesn't actually look at it from a practical standpoint. It's something I mentioned in the Hammer Jam video as well with the helper huts. A lot of people, him included, really glaze the lab assistant, saying that it's way better value for your gems. But what's the point of getting a max lab assistant to get more troops when you can easily max out everything you use, and then your lab assistant is just upgrading useless shit? Like, we don't need bat spell upgrade. Did you see a single one in that? No, you don't see a single revive spell. A revive spell is a crutch for poor attacks. So that's something you don't want to use in the long run. Same with stuff like Electro Titan and all of that. And like the Dragon Riders and the Electro Titan and all of that stuff there. Like, it's not stuff you're gonna need to max out in the long run, right? I'm sad I maxed Lab Assistant. E-Dragon hidden OP. Yeah, you're gonna want to max out that Electro Dragon now, because it's getting a super form. I almost said supercharge. I guess it kind of is. That's kind of like a supercharge for troops. Yeah, 69 views. What a nice number. That's so funny. Dark Crown is better future prospect due to its scaling with percent. So every time you upgrade your minion prints, it becomes more effective. That is also another thing I wanted to mention. If you're rushed like me, that's why the henchman puppets are so good, because it provides that extra tanking, but it doesn't require your minion prince to be at a high level. The metal pants and the dark crown require your minion prince to be leveled up to get value. The henchman puppet provide value to your dragons, which are your main attacking force in the army. Same with the dark orb. That's why I love them so much with it, and that's why I love the action figure paired with my giant arrow, because both these equipment provide insane value when your queen is a low level. It doesn't matter that she's a low level. Same with like the warden here. I don't really like the rage gem because the warden has a risk of going down early if it gets targeted, especially at a low level, and keeping your dragons alive is the main force that's going to do a lot of damage in your attacks there, and that's what you have to keep up. Yeah, so maxing out Lab Assistant isn't bad. No, it definitely isn't bad. Oh, we'll see you later. Into the Horizon. Good to have you in the chat. Have a good rest of your day. But yeah, it is good to keep up with the meta, but like, does the meta really shift? What did we see? That like Yetis are the meta now, so maybe you didn't have Yetis maxed unless you're like anyone who donates Yetis because everyone requests them. So most people already have that maxed. Obviously, like, what did we see that isn't meta already that you need maxed? But as the base gets upgraded, the value of these equipment slowly decreases. The equipment that lose value as the base upgrades are the ones that deal high damage. So stuff like Spiky Ball, stuff like Giant Arrow, the action figure kind of, I would say, but stuff like the Dark Orb, this retains its value every time. You're not doing it for the 200 damage. You're doing it for the 50% slowdown. Aiden did leave, Jordan. Yes, he has left already. Don't worry. He is gone. But yeah, the slowdown is what you're looking for from the Dark Orb, not the damage from it or anything like that. That's what you have to think of with it. Stuff like the Fireball gets worse at every level that everything gets increased. I do feel like we might be getting new levels. I think that's also a reason why they changed it to -3 and -6 levels to commons and epics for esports mode. I think commons are getting another level. That's my guess. I don't think epics will get another level. They already know how completely screwed they are on the ore economy from the starry ore side of things, but I think commons will be getting another level. And honestly, I do think that kind of balances out the starry ore economy to make it so you can grind through more of that glowy and shiny ore before. The mini invis is also goated if a single target inferno locks your MP. That's another thing that I said in the in one of my recent videos. I forget what it was. Was it the... I forget which one I was talking... I think that was just one of my free-to-play ones. But yeah, the invis is super important on it. It stops the monolith, it stops the air defenses, it stops the infernos from targeting down your defenses there. Giant Arrow at level 20 can one-shot new air defense. Giant Arrow at level 18 only perfectly one-shots the level, whatever max level. The current Town Hall 17 level air defenses, it can one-shot them perfectly. That's another reason why I think it's gained another level, to be honest. You don't really need it unless we're using Jelly on Minion Prince. The, what are you talking about? The metal pants you only really need it for. The Henchman Puppet are really nice when it's in the middle of the base there. They also tank black mines and red mines for your dragons and just defenses in general and keep them all healthy. And they're quicker, so they stay ahead of your other troops there, mainly. They are really nice to have, honestly. It was the 3rd episode of Free to Play. There you go. You know the lore. You got it all there. Yeah, damage loses value. The percentage, like, the Eternal Tome is one that only gets better the stronger the bases get. Because the more damage that bases do, like, the more damage it tanks. You know what I mean? Healing Tome gets worse as more are added because the healing can't keep up with the damage that's being dealt. Stuff like that. That's kind of how you think about it. Rage Gem, only Rage Gem stays the same no matter what because the troops get better. The percentage increase is the same, right? It's still going to be a 50% increase at max level to the troops that are now matched to those max out defense there. Gotta sleep, it's 126. That's crazy, Nuv. I can't believe you're up that late. I guess you had to watch the Worlds there. Too bad it was delayed there for whatever reason. But yeah, we'll see you later. I'll be back streaming a lot, so we'll see you in the chat again. Have a good night there. Have a good sleep. Bro Sigma asks if I expect a new pet. I don't expect one right now. I'm expecting that they'll put out another one halfway through Town Hall 18, similar to how Sneezy was released in March or April there, I believe. Yeah, Nub's over in India, so it is nice and early in the morning for him. Such a non-problem, but I've always hated how the cock skins are rated as purple and gold because it's literally the opposite of every other game ever. Is that really how it is? I've never really paid attention to it. I can't hit the button. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. Legendary is purple and the gold pass ones are gold. The photo for this one is ridiculous. Just a floating head looks so stupid. God, this skin's so sick. Maybe nothing but new war scenery hints at new hero. Oh, do you think? Does it? Why? What do you... Because I see it has... Okay, it has the Royal Champion there. Has a Minion Prince. Has the Warden. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying. There's the Queen. I'm assuming that would be... Is that the King? Does he have sandals like that? You're kind of right. It does. The destroyed... Which one? Is there no King, though? There's this weird egg thing that's like hatching. But they did say there is... They confirmed in like February in something they put out that there will not be a new hero with Town Hall 18's release. There will be more here. They said there will be more heroes added with Town Hall 19. I don't know if that means they're planning on adding multiple with Town Hall 19, which would be ridiculous. But unless they go back on their word, which they very well could, they've done that before. Like way long ago, they said that troop training time would never be removed, and they did. Super E-Drag was in that egg. Yeah, that would make sense. I would assume, yeah, that's probably like the Super E-Drag then, or maybe a new troop. Could be seeing a new flying troop. I wouldn't assume so if we're getting a flying Super E-Drag as well. And they said they would get the Eagle obstacle. That is very true. So we should be getting that Eagle obstacle. It was leaked as well, I saw. I don't know if they said, Arjit, I don't know if they said until Town Hall 20 plus. I know they said Town Hall, I'm pretty sure it was Town Hall 19 in an interview that I heard. But Super E-Drag isn't official, but it's practically confirmed at this point with everything that they've said. Will it be a new game changer stuff for Town Hall 18? It will. There's been some data mined leaks. They are in the Discord server. People have posted them in the leak chat that I made just to contain it there, to keep that out of the main chat and keep it from people getting spoiled. But it is a brand new mechanic. They did confirm that will be added. And from what I've heard, it does seem like a very, very new mechanic, something actually different, and it will be very exciting. I'm excited for them to actually release the info on it. Yeah, no spoilers, please. Don't say what it is if you know. But yeah, it is a new mechanic coming into the game. Nothing too crazy from what I think, but it'll be fun. Do you like the new rank matchups? I think the rank matchups are... It kind of sucks for rushed players, but I think it will be nice progression for people who are just playing the game normally. Ranked, you do get the good boost from the ore just off the bat there, so I can't really complain about it personally. But unfortunately, it's impossible for me to promote now. I actually demoted one, and I will have to get my attacks in here right away. So I will get off pretty soon. Oops, not that. We also have a... Oh, they don't have it announced yet. There will be a 4x star bonus coming in soon as well. So yeah, make sure you save your star bonus once you see that announced in the game. The lag on it is really annoying. It's the Google emulator. It sucks. Is it worth it a gem gold pass? No, it is not. Just get up to that 15% boost. Start doing upgrades normally. Wait for the 20% boost before you start popping the builder potions on it there. Yeah, 4x boost on the 10th of November there. Yeah, just rush at 17, slowly chill out and upgrade. Exactly, because you'll be at League 25 there just from rushing up to that. Places you in Titan 25. So you're already getting more ore than you were in the old system at Legends League from being in that league. And then you can slowly push your way up. You'll make it there eventually. Rank mode should have like top 2 to 5 or something that get like a double promotion. I don't think they should have that necessarily. I'm fine with it being like that. What I think is that not enough players promote and demote. Like, why is it only 10 players that promote and 10 that demote from one of the top leagues? It should be like 30 and 30 or something. There should not be that many people staying in the same league. Drew, is being in Legends League the worst for also upgrading heroes? It's not the worst because you can spam out all of your... Oh, well, Legends League, I see what you mean because you do have to attack every single day. But there's no need to be in Legends League. As long as you're in League 31 plus, you're getting that 2-star Eeyore every day, which is very important to get. So being in one of these 3 leagues is the best. Electro 31 is probably the easiest because you don't have modifiers and it makes your attacking even easier. But being in Legends would suck for upgrading. I wouldn't even worry about going into Legends until you're like fairly maxed out or have maxed heroes. How do you even get out of Legends League? By demoting, I believe. Or can you get out of Legends League? I'm not sure. I would assume there must be a way. You're 4,500 trophies and still in it? Yeah, I don't know how it works there. Drew, is it true you can skip 1 week in league and maintain? I'm not too sure because I've seen things on Reddit, people saying that they got demoted even though they weren't in the league just for 1 week. They didn't participate for 1 week. The devs did say that you're supposed to be able to maintain your league if you do not sign up for a single week. But according to random people on Reddit, they're getting demoted after only being out of it for 1 week. Obviously, there's no way to confirm it because you can't tell if maybe they just didn't sign up for 2 weeks and they're kind of stupid. But I'm not risking it personally because I don't want to lose the 2-star Eeyore every day. I should have been punished. Oh, I should have pushed before new ranks. That's my right, completely wrong. Yeah, that was one thing that I also said when I talked about the update is that they really needed to release that info way sooner so that players could have pushed earlier and gotten higher in Legends. Like if I knew that I could have placed even higher, I probably would have pushed a little bit sooner, but it's okay. You still have all the 30 attacks to do. Yeah, I got a busy day today. I had to time it where all my heroes were up, and yeah, this is just when it happened to happen. So it's super fun. And then how do you deal with mismatch in CWL? You kind of just live with it. Not much you can do about mismatches. That's just how CWL works, unfortunately. You just have to try and go for the 2 stars. Unfortunately, we have a couple 1 stars here in this clan. Unlucky. But yeah, just try and go for 2 stars if it's a severe matchup. How much is clock in Canada? Do you mean like what time it is right now? It's just after 2 p.m. for me, if that's what you're asking. You have no clue how to deal with max town halls and rank. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Attack on stream. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be attacking on stream today. My voice is already cooked. I need to go and eat right now, and then I got some other stuff to do, so I just have to grind them out on my own there, off stream, and then I'll probably do them next week on stream, or I'll be farming a lot and playing a lot. How much clock? That's why my base is max, but not 3 heroes. It's wasteful to still spam builder potions, even though I want to leave 3 builders on the table. Should I start super max? You mean the super charges? You could start doing the super charges. Next, how goes the weather in Canada? Yeah. So how's the weather, guys? We're just doing some small talk now. But 9 p.m. for you? Damn. A little bit later there. But why are you getting unranked when you're not playing ranked at your league floor? What? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you drink water in Canada? Yes, I do. I drink a lot of water in Canada, personally. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Thomas, by that question there. But you could do supercharges. Check which buildings are not getting the supercharges depleted. Like this one will be removed right away, so there's no point in doing it. But stuff like the Infernos, their supercharges are sticking around. So you could do stuff like that. So just check which one you need, you can get done and won't lose out on. And that'll still be some value you're getting. And you can try and max out your walls as well, which will be, or not your walls, sorry, I read the chat. Your heroes as well. Will I touch my walls? Bro asks. So I will be working on my walls on stream there. You see I got a couple up to max here, looking good. The goal is going to be maxing walls during Hammer Jam. It's going to be a lot of a grind, but that is the plan. I thought you only do that in EU. It's 3 p.m. for you. I guess I'm just the superior Canadian. No, that means you're inferior. That means you're out east and I hate you. That's what that means. Why did bro word it like that? I don't know. Are you talking about me? Hi, I created a new account after seeing your Rush account video. What is the easiest way to get 5th builder since we can't rush League now? The easiest way to do it is what I'm going to do either later today or tomorrow. And it is going to be... let me load into the account here so I can show you. It's going to be getting these defenses destroyed with some zap spells here. Zap spells. So Inferno Towers is a good one to go for. Expos is decent. It's a lot of expos for how many gems you get. But Eagles are super good. You can get a bunch of gems for destroying both of these with zap spells. Takes a few hours to do to grind up, but you can do it once you get to like Town Hall 11 and unlock that 5th builder. I could have had the 5th builder already, but I've just been busy with other stuff going on and I haven't had time to do it. But I see everything before you, so I'm basically a time traveler, and you're so 1 hour ago. I mean, get with the program. How rude. I guess I did say I hate you, so I guess it's okay to be rude in return. I love your honesty coming back to Clash Community Find News, like finding a gem in the bushes. Thank you, Techie. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can't be asked to suck Supercell's dick on stuff, to be honest. If they make bad updates, I will let you know. I will let you know for sure. You didn't think of using spells? Yeah, no, it's a good idea. It makes it so much quicker. Like, you literally just go in. Predictors are punching the air because of Drew's busy schedule. Literally, I wasn't expecting to be this busy right now. But yeah, you literally just do that and leave, and you're good to go. You can get like 4 a minute. You get a bunch every hour if you're grinding it out. Just have like YouTube or a movie on in the background and just chill. Hey Drew, I was just wanting to maintain Electro 33. Should I just spam dragons and clone Yetis or do a true effort attack? You are probably going to need to at least get high percent 2 stars every time and maybe a couple of 3 stars to maintain. If you get low percent 2 stars, you're probably going to get kicked from it there. Another thing you have to realize is every attack that you do that doesn't go perfectly, that doesn't get 30 plus trophies, you're giving other people trophies as well. So you do have to be careful about that. You could screw yourself over by giving low ranked players trophies when you're attacking. I didn't sign up for ranked this week. Is it affecting my league if I keep doing that? Yes. So if you do it for 1 week, you're supposed to maintain your league. If you do it for multiple weeks, it will keep demoting you every week that you don't sign up. So you're supposed to be able to do 1 week on and then do 1 week off and on. But apparently, according to people on Reddit, it might not be working properly and people might be getting demoted after not playing for 1 week. So let me know if it demotes you after 1 week, and then I'll have more of a confirmed answer because I trust people in my chat more than I trust people on Reddit. A lot of people not seeing that deco. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know if do I have it? I don't think I have it on this account. Let me check Supercell store real quick on another tab. I'll see if it popped up on this account to claim. I claimed it on my main. I know that much, but let me check the alt account here, my free to play. What are we seeing? Clash Clans store. Oh, Squad Busters is gone from the store there. Yeah, I don't have it on this account. It is not showing. Claim the resource potion at least. But yeah, it's not showing me the deco on this account either. So I'm sure they'll add it eventually. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit before it'll pop up there. Hello, class with Dejan. Good to see you in the chat here. Welcome, welcome. I will be ending the stream right away, just so everyone knows. Getting some attacks done and get everything finished over here. Didn't sign up for 1 week and didn't get demoted. Okay, so the people on Reddit are just stupid then. Good to know. You saw it after you clicked the link. I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about. The Clash of Clans link. In the shop there? What link? Hey Drew, I keep waiting until the final 12 hours to hit ranked on my main and alt account. That's like 60 attacks. Am I a procrastinator? I guess so. I do my attacks on my alt because usually I have nothing else to put as background footage on my videos, and then on my main I need to wait for my heroes to be up. I got 30 attacks to do today, and some I have some raid weekend things to do as well, and CWL. So I have a lot going on my accounts, so I can't imagine 60 attacks from their YouTube community post. Oh, okay. Maybe try doing that then. Let me see if that works for me. Let's go find it right now. Look at their posts. I don't see their... On YouTube, I don't see a link to the store there. Yeah, I don't know. Is it on like Twitter or something? Their YouTube community post. But on the community post, I didn't see a link though. Who won? Tribe Gaming won. Squadbusters purchases will be transferred to other Supercell games. So what? Okay, if anyone played Squadbusters, even if you didn't spend money on the game, you do get rewards in other games based on how long you played Squadbusters. So what you have to do is go into Squadbusters, contact their support, and there will be an option to transfer purchases. So whatever your Supercell ID is connected to there, your other accounts, you can transfer the purchased things. So it'll convert to gems in Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, or Moko. I don't know if you can transfer it there, but you can transfer it to other accounts there. So make sure you do that. If you ever played Squadbusters, if you think you did, you can also check your Supercell ID on the store and all that, and it'll let you know if you ever played on that there. So you could literally go onto the Supercell store, go into your profile there, and then see where it says account. It shows you what you've played on there. Oh, it only shows the active games, so it won't show it on here. Never mind. But yeah, just download. You can download Squadbusters, and you can do it. I unironically played Squadbusters and spent money. I did too when it came out. So I need to transfer that over. Unfortunately, I played it on a different account, so it will be transferred to my account that I don't really play anymore. I mean, it's nice to have extra gems on that and whatever. Or maybe I'll just transfer it to Brawl Stars, honestly, because I can use more skins on that account, clearly. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it for me here today. I don't really have anything else to go over. It was a great stream, great World Finals to see. Congratulations to Tribe for getting their first ever Worlds win. You love to see it. You love to see them gain their first win ever. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be streaming. We'll see what I do there regarding that. But it was super fun. 107 messages. Fun stream. Thank you, Arjit. It was a fun stream. W stream indeed, legend. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone who has become a member on my channel as well. I did launch them there. So we do have the memberships available. If anyone is interested, I'll give you a full account review. You get access to the Discord. I have set it up now, and priority reply to me as well. There's 2 tiers. And yeah, if you want to support me, I really appreciate it. It is very, very nice for everyone who's done it. Shout out to my whales. I don't know if anyone is in the chat right now, but we got Dennis, Zay, Michael, Zytek, Insom, and Uruha. So thank you, all 6 of you, for being whales on the account or on the channel here. The only rewards in the stream there was all the ore that you could get from it there. So there was a little bit of ore, about 20 starry ore, and a little bit of the other ones there. So it was nice to get, but nothing too major, honestly. Make sure you guys are keeping an eye on the reward track here as well. These rewards only last 72 hours from when they become claimable. So check it daily there. Claim everything as it comes available. And yeah, thank you all for coming by the stream here. I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry, everyone who wants to join the clan. They are full right now. There's a couple people who are going in and out for raids, but other than that, it is completely full. Clash with Dejan, you said, what's the best attack strategy? Usually Root Riders is the strongest. Dragons are really good too, but those are the 2. And yeah, I think that is where we're going to call it today. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. It's not full, but there's people going in and out for raid weekend. So unfortunately, their spot is being held there. They're just going to a different clan to get it. Sorry about that, Julian. If you want to join the Discord, I'll let everyone know if there's a spot open in it there. After CWL, I'm sure some people will be getting kicked because of their refusing to attack or being inactive. So make sure you keep an eye on it, and I will let everyone know when there's spots open in it there. We got 2 clans going, so there'll be a lot of spots opening up, I'm sure. Thank you, Newell. Thank you, Into the Horizon. Good to see you guys in the chat for the end of the stream here. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Come by again.